love chat, them no run them black.
Run them black first class. Outside with half those gold man ready for do the long shot. Run them black. Demon we don't do the long chat. No one them a look how we flip them butts. Being torn my tone, everything was shot.
Them now run them black. When we pull up, them have to run left back. 9 ball inna the click come back. The dark air clear, so me fly them back.
Protocol we have 100 strap. Money get pop, whole place get hot. Cleans out everything out of the clock. All the pint that I let up in a boy head back.
A shot man with a time in the K in a shots. Rolex watch on the hand, rich and bad. Change the running boat on the Taurus and get a all one. The Ruger clip compact. Head boost like all them drop. The can in the Rocky Road, the Benz don't want shot. Them people turn them head and drive off at the bar. They no bad like we swear. Lace up in the pan, the Glock 90. Pussy can't stand me, I know you're stylist. Them a move like you better, them wear 90. Them not bad like we. Custom running bout the pan, the Glock 40. Coffee them anywhere, them good at in a party. Drop them on the right side of the house.
People kill, Bambi and bleach, I yard in the bill, stuck in last in I'm chin. Yeah, evil graphic, now fully young and breeze to traffic. Man, psychopathic, now light up a split. No gunman, no we kill the chronic. This need a comic, you no left nobody. Rocky Spartan, man, dark up shit. None of them no ready, them for bill a whole of Mary. Bonus flip and I'm me while the girl like me. No me exotic, if me ever, I'm a matic. If you feel me, pussy just run on me, man, knock it in the head side, show me never panic. Not a vomit, when's I'm a band for a button. Some people for daddy, I will left the place tragic. Enemy that thing twice, cause helps we not ask the bar.
They no bad like we swear. Lace up in the pan, the Glock 90. Pussy can't stand me, I know you're stylist. Them a move like you better, them wear 90. They no bad like me. Custom running bout the pan, the Glock 40. Coffee them anywhere, them good at in a party. Drop them on the right side of the innocent party bar. Any number can play better by 28 R1. Cause somebody go dead. The referee it have an extra 8 inches. So put the guard up, we have to break that spell. Blood start running away like gel. Me know caddy one of them Alcatel. New Benz shop in a normal thing. I want them now smoke, put them like it again. Them now watch them black. When we pull up a live rounds left back. Instagram in a real life, them a bad. Keep a shot, pussy in a them bed, them run gone. You know bad, you can't. 007, me you make the night fall. Hybrid crown, pussy and a type hard. Have money young girl, what we want now a war. A shot man with a time in the K in a shot. Rolex watch on the hand, rich and bad. Shit, you running boat on the Taurus and get a all one. You got clip compact. Head boost like all them drop. They call me the Rocky Road, the Benz don't want shop. Them to the clip in them and drive off as a bar.
I'm early, y'all. I'm coming while I still have some Wi-Fi because our Wi-Fi has been tripping today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this live out the way. I'm gonna answer a few questions. So vaginosis. I guess you're a little triggered, you know. I expected a whole big old fest today of all of y'all weirdos coming out and paneling up, but maybe that's to come, you know, I don't know. But let me say this. Did I say hi to you, April? Hey, April. Hey, Mika. Let me say this to you. So I'm looking for the live where I heard you say, I thought I heard you announce and you said that something about, see, I'm not in your mess. You know, that's between y'all. I'm just going to be honest about it. Hey, Michelle, I'm going to be honest about it. Like, I'm just fucking with you because you keep on mentioning my name. I think Michi can handle herself. And I honestly think what's going on between y'all is between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, although I don't get the same fucking respect, right? I do think that what's going on between you and her is between you and her or whoever else is going back. But I do have a right to have an opinion about things. So I believe, you know, I heard you say something about a niece and then say a name. Now, I don't know Michi's niece's name either. So I don't know if you're mentioning Michi's name or or the niece's name. I don't know, because I don't know. I haven't doxed anybody. I haven't looked up anybody, so I don't know anybody's information. Okay, but let me say this, okay, before I move on. You know, if I can't find the clip, I do know I believe I heard you say something to reference the niece. But I'm going to look for the clip. The other thing you wanted me to address, you said stop lying. I haven't lied on you about anything. I have not lied on you about anything. So I don't know where that's coming from either. So I'm going to put this on my community wall right here. Okay, I'm going to put this screenshot on my community wall. All right, hold on. Vaginosis is Vaginosis is Vonnie from the J4K sector. And she's been, you know, basically talking shit about me and mine for years. You know, always got my name on her D suckers, you know, and I just would really appreciate it if she would just leave me out of her bullshit. But it seems like anytime it has something to do with BAM or something to do with anybody that even comes in my fucking chat, the bitch makes it about me every fucking time. And it's so damn irritating to me. It's mind-blowing how irritating it is. Like, shut the fuck up, lady. You know? Hey, BAM. So I'm gonna put this on my community wall. I think your voice is disgusting, so I won't be playing it on my channel. Plus you like to strike, and I don't have time. I don't feel like fighting no strikes and all of that shit. I'm over it. I'm over it because you a crybaby ass bitch when it comes to your content. You feel like you could play other motherfucker shit, but can't nobody play yours. So you a crybaby ass bitch. I won't be playing your shit on my channel, ma'am. You two and your fifis. Leave me alone. Same thing you saying to Michi, I've been saying to you for more than 2 fucking years. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me out of your commentary. Leave me out of your brain, girl. Get it together. It's like I'm all you, anything BAM and you pee this and you and the derogatory name, the alopecia, whatever. What shit, I be forgetting. But she lied about them garbage. Listen, BAM, she didn't say nothing about that. She didn't say nothing about you posting a picture, you know, from her house or whatever. She didn't say anything about that. She keeps on focusing on what she actually did say. You were talking shit. So stop trying to deny it. Hey, KW. So let me put this on my community wall right now. I just wish that lady would leave me alone, for real. And I'm being serious. I wish she would just leave me the F alone. So I'm going to post this on my community wall right quick so y'all can see. But I'm going to read it to y'all. Okay, hold up. Let me put this on my community wall. All right. Pictures. I mean, this lady came out here and lied. You the liar. You lied on me talking about I was a troll called Paradise. Paradise got a whole damn channel over there. Going, doing clips and shit every goddamn all damn day. You created a whole fucking panel and had a whole fucking panel of lying ass motherfuckers on your shit, and y'all lied on me for hours, bitch. Fuck out of here. You don't intimidate me, Vaginosis. Guess what? You don't intimidate anybody. And you looking bad out here, girl. You looking a hot butter mess. And this ain't got shit to do with no damn Michi. So don't take it out on her. And it don't have nothing to do with BAM either. I'm talking to you. You don't have to reference either one of them. When I'm the one talking, it's between me and you. Now, I know you gonna pull a million motherfuckers in it. But as far as I'm concerned, this right here is between yourself and I. Leave me the hell alone. Shoot. So let me put this up. Right here, you said, when did you call? Hold on. See, I asked you to come out here and prove that I was paradise. I didn't ask you to come out here and prove the shit that you've been saying about me. I didn't ask you to come out here and prove what you say about me. And it falls on deaf fucking ears. But I'm going to answer your question. When I ask you to prove something, you all silent. Hey, Mad Dog, you all silent. It's crickets over there. But you come out here with your demands and pounding on your chest like you scaring somebody. And you're not scaring me. Never have. My goodness. So let me post this right here. This is from her community wall. Hold on, let me see here. Not from her community wall. That's from the transcript from her live stream. So Vaginosis was doing a live stream and she was talking about Meechie. And she was saying, Meechie, you know, she was calling Meechie all kind of vile and disgusting names, you know, like Meechie's the only person on the planet that's overweight or has, you know, weight issues or whatever. Like she's not even, and the lack of sensitivity that you have. And the fact that you can't even recognize that probably at least half of your audience may be clinically obese, and half your audience is definitely probably obese, overweight. So, I mean, especially from US standards, European standards, a lot of your audience members are probably more than likely probably overweight. And the violent disgust, and it's not true. What you said was not factual. And what you said was, hold on. Hey, Miss Wakefield. So what you said was, hold on. You said, I'm going to read it verbatim. I'm not going to leave anything out of what Vaginosis said about fat people, because you didn't say it only about Meechie. You said it about fat people, period. You didn't put a stipulation on it. You even talked about some coach or something and a family member of yours that you couldn't stand for them to walk past you. You almost threw up and all of that kind of stuff. You described fat people or people, overweight people. You describe overweight people as being like some, I just don't know, like so evil, so stereotypical. You stereotyped everybody. I'm tripping over my words right now. Hold on. Okay, so you said that she wore a yellow nightgown 2 days straight. I'm going to start with that one. Since you said you're going to go back and listen to my live and then you're going to react to the whole thing like, ooh, somebody's so scared of you. Oh my God. So you said that she wore a yellow nightgown 2 days straight, like you were there with her, like you witnessed her in a yellow nightgown 2 days straight. How you know she don't have two yellow nightgowns? Then you said, oh, she was on a panel talking to Sakina, talking about she got her yellow nightgown on. How you know she didn't wash her clothes? Or how you know she don't have a yellow nightgown with some flowers on it? And I'm being silly right now because we don't know to great detail. Hey, Give Life, we don't know to great detail what people are doing in their own homes. We don't know. But you're out here talking like you absolutely positively know for fact that this person is nasty, stanky, filthy and dirty because she's fat. Because she's fat, because you've never been in her presence. You've never smelled her. You're stereotyping her because you say that she is fat. These are your words. So then you go on to say, hold on, because I'm pulling up the okay, hold on. You said she showed a camera. So the first time she said she was in a yellow nightgown, you didn't see her with your own eyes and she wasn't on camera. So the second time you said when she had the camera slip, she had on a yellow nightgown. So that's your proof that she wore the same nightgown and that she's fat and funky and stinky. That's your proof now. I'm just saying. I'm just, we just putting the pieces together. You said you saw her in the same then you go on to say, I saw her in the same yellow nightgown. How is that possible? How is that possible when we didn't see Meechie's full body when she had that camera slip? How's that possible? Just like it's not possible to hear me turn my head to the left or to the right. You understand what I'm saying? Just like people weren't heard beating on kids and stuff on live streams. There's a whole big old thing done about that. When you're not there, you don't really know what's going on. So to just come out here and just create all of these lies and stuff, and you are the person that's supposed to be in possession of the pill bottle, right? Aren't you the person that's been saying for years that you had possession of a pill bottle, right? I'm just asking questions now because that's what you love to do. Come out here and ask questions. So I'm just, asking you these questions. Weren't you that person? Okay, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. What else did you have to say, ma'am? Okay, so then you said, so you say you never gonna get up off of Meechie's ass until she stops saying your name. Why won't you stop saying my name? Why do you feel like, or even not even my name, why won't you stop talking about me in a derogatory way? When I don't do commentary on you, I don't talk about you, weirdo. Why won't you back up off me? I got something for you too, Abril, since you got questions. Why won't you back up off me? You went on to say, hold on 1 second. You said, ain't no man. You said the man in the wheelchair probably left her because ain't no man gonna sit around and smell no pussy all day. Then you go on to say, you said that's probably why he left her. You go down here. Okay. You said, I don't blame him. What the F? It smelled like hot ass. Can you imagine him sitting there trying to eat dinner? And you said, then a motherfucker swabbled they ass past you and you smell like, you said, then a motherfucker swabbled they ass past you. Right. And then it said, see the damn, I hate these transcripts from YouTube. Sometimes they don't get the words right. Smelling like a party in the summertime. What summertime parties stink where you from? Because when I go to summertime parties, it smell like ribs and chicken. I don't be smelling a bunch of funky motherfuckers running around. What kind of summertime, what kind of environment are you like? I'm being for real with this. Like, are you just around fat, filthy people all the time? Like, is that where you get these stereotypes from? Just questioning it. I'm asking a legitimate question. You know, just fighting for the rights of the fat people. Right. When can you smell somebody over the internet? That's a good question. But you know what? That's the thing that they all say. Anytime somebody's overweight or something, or they find out that somebody's overweight, it's fat funky. I've done it too, fat funky, but I've done it to people who have done that to me. So I know that it's her right to go back and forth with the people the way that she wants to go back and forth with them. And it's my right to do commentary on it, especially since this woman won't stop doing commentary on me or referencing me, referring to me. So we've all done it. Doesn't make it right. But what she said after that was what really blew my mind. Because she didn't keep it on Michi. She didn't keep it on Michi. She said, smelling like a porta potty in the summertime. Oh, so you said smelling like a porta potty in the summertime. It didn't say that in the it didn't say that in the transcript. So let me clean that up. You said smelling like a porta potty in the summertime, not party in the summertime. Okay. So then you said, I don't even want to say it because you said, I don't even want to say it because I love my LGBT community. And I'm going to say that, and y'all read between the lines. What does LGBT have to do with obesity or being overweight or being fat and funky? What does do you know LGBT means lesbian, gay, bisexual, and trans community? It's LGBTQIA, I think. And you said, and I'm going to say that, and y'all read between the lines. And then you said, because I remember my daughter. My mini-me had a dance coach, and you could smell soap on him and in between the Badussi. So I'm assuming he was obese. Your daughter's dance coach was heavy set. You could smell soap and Badussi. Okay. You said that's what it was. It was Badussi. You said just imagine smelling Badussi all day. That shit is disgusting. The fuck. Funky ass, nasty ass. I'm reading your transcript. You said you ought to be trying to lose weight. Whew. You said you can never come for nobody like me. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, ho. Never. Get the F out of here. You said don't get mad at me because you're getting caught in your lies, ho. You said it's so sad because every time you lie, you get busted. But you did say I can't lie, I can't troll because I'm going to get caught. So when you said up here, hold on one second. Let me see. Right here when you said, because I put the screenshot on my wall. Right here when you said, I know y'all know how fat people smell. What did you mean by that? You said, I know y'all know how fat people smell. You didn't say, I know y'all might can imagine how Michi smell. I know you know how this person smell. Or have you ever had a fat person that smells bad? Or have you ever, because I've been around skinny people that smell. I used to do hair. And I done stood behind some skinny bitches and they done got up out my chair, honey, and I almost passed out from the whiff from the chair. So I know that everybody, every size, weight, every gender, every ethnicity can smell bad. So you said, I know y'all know how fat people smell. Isn't that saying, isn't that saying all fat people? You didn't put the word all in there, but you said, I know y'all know how fat people smell. I don't even have to say it because I love my LGBTQ community. What does that mean? What does both parts of it mean? If you're not saying that fat people stink, period, you know, if you're not saying that, what were you saying? I'm just asking for the people, so that was what I wanted to say to Vani, to Miss Vaginosis. Now, I think you have the impression that I want to go back and forth with you. I don't. I was just doing commentary and giving my opinion. I was opining like your girl over there does. I was just giving my opinion based upon my personal experience with you and your friends. That's all I was doing. I wasn't out here swinging for Michi. I was swinging for the truth and how I felt about giving my own opinion. I don't expect Michi to swing for me. You know what I'm saying? And I actually, gave her the advice to ignore you. Focus on her well-being, her mental health, focus on grieving and getting through the grieving, because the grieving process takes different times for different people, and you have to go through that process in order to heal. And she says she wasn't there yet. So I was giving her constructive, something constructive. And to me, that would have been constructive for you too, because you say you don't want to go back and forth. But I ain't seen her really making has anybody seen Michi making any community wall posts or videos or anything? I done seen you make 3 today coming at her. She ain't said nothing. Because you 2, you was coming at her in the video about me, So I'm just wondering, what is it about you and people like you that can't just let something go? Especially when you see somebody going through something, you can't just chill for a minute, give it a minute. But you know what? That's not your place. That's not my place to call it, and you got a lot of support over there. People really supporting what you're doing. So it is what it is. I just gave my opinion though. I hope this doesn't cause a whole uproar with you, but if it does, I more than likely won't participate in it. So it is what it is. That's what I said. I said what I said, just like you say what the fuck you want to say with your chest or whatever. You say whatever the hell you want to say. You all over these YouTube streets and everybody's fucking business all the damn time, everywhere, watching everything, being a part of everything, and stirring the fucking pot. That's what you do. That's what you love to do. Liar. So anywho, let's get on to why we're here. Oh, I had something to say to Abril also. Abril, I will talk about Von. This was going to be my last live about Von, but if I hear you coming outside, or if you come outside, or anybody else comes outside, I'm just going to continue my commentary, because I'm going to say what the hell I want to say. I said on New Year's Eve, new year, new you. You can be a new you, honey. You need to move on. You need to focus on your health, and what's growing inside of you, and stop worrying about Vaughn. Vaughn can handle her goddamn self. She got this. This ain't nothing but commentary. This ain't nothing but commentary. Her family's not being attacked. Her husband ain't being called. Her pictures ain't being put up on my channel. I'm giving commentary to the things that she has done to me or us. You understand? She lied. She lied a lot. And I know she lied. And I have the proof that she lies. And she knows, I know that she lied a lot. And she lied on a lot of fucking people. A lot of them. So, and she lied over them because they were over here with me. Not because of anything that they've done to her. She lied on Joy because Joy is over here with me. She keep on lying on Bam. She lies on everybody, So we're going to get into it. Why do I call Vaughn Cricket? This might be a little bit boring, and it might be a little bit, outside of our realm of content. So if you guys get bored, just go ahead and leave, because I'm going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to play a few clips, okay? Because I want to get y'all to understand the reason that I started calling Vaughn Cricket. I don't know why somebody who, now I understand why she may not know the meaning of cricket. I understand why certain people might not know the meaning of a cricket and what a cricket actually is and what it means spiritually. Okay. I understand that. Okay. So we're going to get into that. Let's go. See, everybody made it about race. And for me, now I don't know. I mean, not race, but color, the color of her skin. Okay. And I heard Vaughn say, I said this in my other live. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. Your mother is dark. Your sister is dark. You got dark kids, and you're calling people out. My original reason for calling you that had nothing to do with your color. It had everything to do with our conversations and the way that you were acting. It had everything to do with that. And if you'll just, because I know you in the bushes, if ain't one bitch in these bushes, your cricket ass is in these bushes. Okay. You need to use your cricket, ma'am. And you need to, my dear, you need to have a real come to Jesus moment. You understand? In real life, for real. Like, get to know him for real. You understand? And when I was saying that, I was hoping that you would do a little bit of research. Like Google might be your friend one day. Just Google, what is the meaning of a cricket? Does a cricket have any other meaning? Because all along we were talking about spirituality, we were talking about religion, and even crickets are biblical, honey. But I'm sure that you don't know that. Y'all say I don't know the Bible. I don't believe in the Bible. I know the Bible. I know it. That's the reason I see I know a lot of the contradictions. You understand? But biblically, research crickets. We getting ready to get into it though. I'm getting ready to tell you what it really does, okay? Because yourself and I, we were good. We were good until you linked back up with, and I didn't have a problem with you linking back up with people. That's another fucking lie that you telling. None of us did. I don't know about, you know what? I'm not even going to speak for anybody else. I didn't. I had no problem, and you know that. And you sit on here on this motherfucker and you lie every goddamn you lie every chance you get. So let's get into it though. Hold on. Let me go here. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this video up, y'all, right quick. Okay. Hey, Miss Stapleton. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, here we go. Now, I'll turn my speaker on here. Went off, and here we go. Give me 1 second. I cannot pull this up right now. Hold up.
Hello, today I learned what Jiminy Cricket really means. Jiminy Cricket, of course, is the voice of Pinocchio's conscience in the 1940 movie Pinocchio, but the name was around before the character was, as seen in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
And even in Disney's own Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Jiminy Crickets.
But where did that Jiminy Crickets come from? Well, it's what's called a minced oath. You probably do this yourself without realizing it's a minced oath.
It's a minced oath, okay? So I want y'all to listen really, really closely and understand, because we getting ready to get down into it. And I'm going to show y'all some text messages that I shared with a text message that I shared with Vaughn on a specific day, okay? I want y'all to understand the reason that I started going there with her had nothing to do with her color.
When you're almost about to curse, but you don't, so you just switch the letters. You might say, oh, fudge. Oh, shoot. The idea of this goes way, way, way back to ancient civilizations. Even on ancient Crete, there was a king called Rhadamanthus, and he said to everyone, I would just stop cursing on the gods, curse on something else instead, like curse on a leaf or something. And then in the Bible, they said, don't take the Lord's name in vain. So people shouldn't be saying, oh, God. They should say something else like, oh, gosh, instead. Loads of this in Shakespeare's writing. And then in 1623, there came a complete ban on swearing. So there was even more of it. But what are some examples of these minced oaths? Okay, gosh is God. Crumbs comes from Christ. Crikey comes from Christ kill me, which seems very extreme. Also, core blimey comes from God blind me. It's very extreme. Things from America like doggone is a switching of goddamn. Gosh darn it is goddamn it. Dag nabbit is goddamn it, all muddled up. Shucks and shoot are, of course, you know. Bloody is said to come from by Our Lady, meaning the Virgin Mary. By Our Lady became bloody. One you might hear in Australia is struth, which comes from by God's truth. Struth. Gazooks comes from by God's hooks or hooks, meaning the nails on the cross. Heck is, of course, hell. Poppycock is an interesting one, a very British one. Oh, poppycock. It comes from the Dutch, pappycock, which means soft poo. Pappycock, poppycock. And so back to Jiminy Cricket. I'm sure if you're following this, you may have guessed that Jiminy Cricket was Jesus Christ, but like Jiminy Crickets. So the character was just a play on an already well-known phrase. And that is something I learned today. I will have another one for you tomorrow. Loads of these, by the way, on my YouTube. Thank you very much.
Okay, so a minced oath is when you don't want to take God's name or certain words in vain. You don't want to use curse words, so you find other words and you replace it with it, right? Why Jiminy Cricket, though? Well, because Vaughn was being Pinocchio, right? She was lying a lot on all of us. All of us. And it was just so obvious that she was lying. It wasn't like, it was different than when she came outside with Too Strong and Anaya. And I'm saying these names not to bring these people up or into it. And I know that at least one of them is going to hit a panel and talk some shit because I actually said their name, right? But it's different because when Von did what she did the first time, it was more believable because myself and Too Strong had behind the scenes communications for years. So a lot of things that she was saying, a lot of people were believing her, especially the people that can't stand me. They were believing what she was saying, and her numbers showed it. You know what I'm saying? And she promised a lot of things when she first came outside. She was going to prove this and prove that, and I'm this and I'm that. But I knew all along she couldn't. She could not fulfill those promises because it wasn't true. So what did they do? Instead of proving what they were saying, they went to doxing my family. That's the go-to. When people are, when they can't win on YouTube and keep it on YouTube, they go directly to your family. They go to doxing you, bringing your personal information out, saying your government name. That is the thing that they do. And hey, you know what? It is what it is. Let me say this about Von, though, it was different because everybody saw how everybody flipped on Von. Like when Von came outside with Too Strong, they was all, yeah, Too Strong and Von, and yeah, I want to be her lawyer, and yeah, come outside on UP and get her. They thought that they were going to be the answer, right? So when that didn't happen and Von wasn't going along the first time, yeah, I'm giving a little history lesson. If you don't want to listen to it, go. And I'm talking to the ops. If you don't want to hear it, if I'm repeating myself, if this is some old bullshit, then get the fuck out of here. Don't listen. Okay? So when she wouldn't go along with the play behind the scenes and she started asking certain questions, and mostly the questions was about not wanting to ride with certain people, basically, and she didn't want to do certain things that was being required of her to be a part of that clique. Okay. And they started coming outside on her. They basically started coming outside on her, started doxing her, they flipped on her. And what she made a big mistake was she tried to salvage her friendships. That's what she tried to do. She tried to salvage her friendships that she had genuinely made behind the scenes, because I don't care what anybody says. Mika, Bam, and motherfucking and Von can disagree all she wants. I don't care. Mika, Bam, and truth is, I don't know about anybody else. We're definitely her friends. And the reason that I say that is because all three of them, none of them would say anything bad about Von behind the scenes until Von started dragging them. None of them. And Von in her mind was like, oh, Mika's telling all of my business, when I had never talked to her. Never talked to Mika on the phone, had never, and even with the blue thing, and y'all know, and I'm bringing up all of these names because I can, Von, because I can, and I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the history. Okay, so the reason that I feel right now so passionate about what Von did, as opposed to like what the others have done and are still doing, is that something happened and something changed with her. You know what I'm saying? Something changed with her for a while. And I honestly believed that it was real. Now come to find out, maybe it wasn't. At least in my opinion, I don't think it wasn't. Everybody has their own opinion, right? So when she came outside again, she came outside for the very same reason. And it was really because I would not take her side against Bam. Once again, it was like the Bad Bunnies thing all over again, because I had told a lot, and I'm going to show y'all some of my emails towards some of my text messages towards the end. I'm going to, how do I say this? I know for a fact that she was mad at Bam. Okay. That's the time she was mad at Bam. She wanted to go against Bam. Mimi wanted to go against Bam. You know, we all know we all know everybody wanted to go against Bam. So when Von called me, I'm going to tell y'all this story again because it is the truth. See, I'm not over there changing up shit and lying on her and making different stories. That's why you're hearing the same thing over and over again, because it is the truth. When you're telling the truth, you're going to repeat yourself a lot. Okay? So when she hey Lisa, when she came outside again on Bam, it kind of shook me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm like, damn, like here we go again. She doing this shit again. Again. Then when I heard her say something, I heard somebody else say something that I had only told to her, I knew she was telling my business again. Again. So when she did the whole thing because she was mad at me because I didn't come in her chat. She said I went live and you didn't come in my chat. She said you went in Bam's chat and you didn't come in mine. You shared out a deja vu and that was aimed at me. All of these things start getting in her head like I was coming at her or Bam was coming at her, and it was just, but she ignored all of the things that she had done. She erased everything that she had done. She was paneling up with motherfuckers that couldn't stand us. She was paneling. She had people on her panel and they was dragging. And it was heartbreaking when I saw it because I didn't see it until after things kind of got bad. She did a live on her channel and she brought Mimi up there and she let Mimi just rip Bam, and she scheduled the live for that purpose. She scheduled, and then she deleted it or privated it. She kept Mimi up on that panel and Mimi was dragging Bam and Bam. And I said, here it is again. But the reason why that really, why I know that all of that was intentional, but because behind the scenes, Von was the one telling me that Bam was out here telling my business. She put it all on Bam. She said, I think Bam is telling your business and Bam is in chats. UP, I'm telling you, it's Bam, it's Bam, it's Bam. And all along, it was her again. So when I say like, when I call Von a cricket, it's because of the movie Pinocchio. And see, a lot of people use that movie as a slight. I've done it too. I've put images up calling people Pinocchios and stuff. But I remember the movie, and I remember I remember the movie and how horrible the movie was. I remember Pinocchio being an abused puppet. You know what I'm saying? Used by adults, you know, and lying to get out of trouble, not lying to hurt or harm anybody, right? Yvonne was lying to hurt and harm people. The lies she told about Joy, the way she weaponized, you know, the traumas and stuff like that, the lies that she told about Bam, the lies that she told on Mika, the lies that she told on me. These are things that I would have never. These are things Christians just don't do. So when you stop looking and acting like a Christian, you're not a Christian to me. You know, your walk isn't real. Everybody falls off, but you acted with vitriol and hatred. Like you hate me. Why? Because I see you for who you are. And I won't kiss your ass, call you a baby, coddle you, and treat you like a child. I won't kiss your ass. I don't give a fuck how many attorneys you have. I don't give a fuck how many friends you make on this goddamn app. I see you the way I see you. And I asked you to leave me alone about it. but you wouldn't. You kept coming. And see, what you wanted to do was you wanted to come between all of us. You felt like you wanted to take my friendship with Bam, or my friendship with Mika, or even my friendship with Miss Virginia, or even Rosie girl, or Philly Phil. You wanted to drive a wedge between all of them motherfucking communications, all of the things that I've done out here on the internet, all of the people that I fought for and never would stab in the fucking back. You wanted to tarnish you, and you benefited from it. Now the others have too, and that's all well and good. But you, Vaughn, first of all, Vaughn, I came outside for you, and I said no to Too Strong. And I don't give a fuck, because I said no because my conscience told me to say no to that pile up against you and Bam. It was less about you and Bam and more about the amount of people that were coming for y'all. And I always swing for the underdog. Or my heart always goes with the underdog. I'm staying out of shit now, unless somebody mentions my name. You understand? So she wanted to take over YouTube. See, what Vaughn doesn't understand is she has no value unless it's about coming after somebody else. She has value to certain people. And other people pick her up as a motherfucking tool, a damn pawn to use her. And what came out when they had this fallout is that's what they were behind the scenes in her ear, encouraging her to do fuck shit. Behind the scenes, they in her ear, encouraging her to do fuck shit. But what made me mad at this bitch is that she tried to turn me into that person. Somebody that's out here encouraging her. This bitch said I used her for content. When I would send her to her channel to do her own live streams, tell her don't even mention that stuff over here on my channel. And I still have those lives, Vaughn. It's so much that I wanted to say, and it's so much I still want to say. It's so much I still want to say about you. It's so much I want to show the people about you, because our text messages don't have as much in them as mine and Too Strong's have. It's so much I want to show everybody, not who I am. I want to show everybody who you are. You. So when I said cricket, I talked about the cricket based upon what the cricket represented in the movie Pinocchio. Did you know that Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio were one and the same? That Jiminy Cricket was Pinocchio's conscience. Did you know that, Vaughn? While you running around here lying on me and Joy, putting up videos with Pinocchio on it all along, you're lying on us, me and Joy and Bam and all along. You're lying on us, but you're the one putting up videos with damn Pinocchio on it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get into it. Hold on.
Cannot control. I'm going to show you something from Pinocchio. Now, this is an initiation ritual. It's a journey to the depths, so it's a journey to the underworld. It's the consequence of a collapse in previous personality.
And see what a lot of people don't know, and this is not no conspiracy theories or anything, but most of the movies, especially the old ones from Disney, came from old children's books. And the story of Pinocchio changed when Walt Disney got his hands on it. The cricket's color changed. It got lighter. It was originally drawn darker. Walt Disney wanted everything more, I guess, consumer friendly, no dark looking crickets and all of that stuff. So there's a history to all of this stuff, and everything is deeper than it appears. And when you watch these cartoons, and when your children watch these cartoons, everybody should be careful about what you're actually exposing your children to. And this is why I say knowledge is power, right? Because even from the movie Pinocchio, when we were kids, my dad, my mom explained Pinocchio to us, you know, Pleasure Island and all of that stuff where boys lose their innocence. Like, who does that in movies, children's movies? Everything was so suggestive with Disney movies and stuff like that, if you really, really look deep down into it. So we're getting ready to get into the history of, and I call it the cricket because everybody, at least most people, have a conscience. Most people feel bad about what they've done eventually. And I think that Vaughn is one of those people. I don't think she'll ever say it, especially not to me, because I wouldn't even be receptive to it. But I think eventually she should get around. And I'm being very, very honest with you, Vaughn. Eventually, you should get around, whether it's public or private or whatever. You should get around to apologizing to every single person that had your back, that you lied on, because you are one of the people out of all of those people that, and I don't fuck with you, never will again. And that's on my dead son. Okay? I don't fuck with you. But you are one of those people that can move past all of this, and you can heal yourself. And you do, I believe, have a conscience on some level. So when I was calling on cricket, I was calling on your conscience, because that is what Jiminy Cricket was to Pinocchio, the lying little marionette. Mm-hmm.
And the disintegration of that previous personality into a chaotic state prior to rebirth. Now, what happens in Pinocchio, which, by the way, was released at about the same time that World War II was brewing, and which also contains one of the best representations of the individual motivations for fascism that I've ever seen anywhere. That's the scenes that are associated with Pleasure Island. Remember, all the puppet is trying to become a real boy, right? So he's a marionette to begin with. Something else is pulling his strings. Well, for Jung, that's your habitual state of being. Something else is pulling your strings. Even the idea that you're autonomous is the consequence of something else pulling your strings.
And see, another thing is, I called you cricket to tie you into basically the Pinocchio character, because you came out here and you admitted that your strings were being pulled, that you were the marionette. And you admitted that the first time too. That's why you don't get a pass with me the second time. Like, you have done this shit over and over and over again. And you've done it to so many people, bruh. So many people. Hey, Denise. It's crazy.
What you needed to do was find out exactly who and what is pulling your strings and decide if that's the direction in which you want to go. And that's really what happens to Pinocchio, because we're going to watch Pinocchio, part of it, in the Pinocchio story. He starts out as a marionette. Now, he's a marionette made by a good father, because Geppetto is a good father. He's a good...
And see, that's the whole thing, that when you go back, if you watch any of these Disney movie and you watch the breakdowns, because this is a psychologist that's talking about this movie, and most of the psychologists and most of the people who have reviewed this movie, Pinocchio, they pretty much agree that in the movie it says that the cricket is the conscience. You know, the good father is the creator who created Pinocchio, and in order to give him life. So Pinocchio had a good creator who was his, father, Geppetto, the one that created him. Hey, Spencer, the one that created him. So, and Geppetto loved him and he loved Geppetto. So And the voice of the cricket, Jiminy Cricket, was Jesus Christ. So the things that Pinocchio was introduced to as a young boy were vile, evil, and disgusting. It was a horrible movie and a valuable movie all at the same time. And it was a cartoon. Oh, hold on. I can't even believe this. I did this.
What is up, Solo fam? My name is John Solo.
Lord. Stop it. Y'all, hold on. Let me get this. Hold on. My phone just died. Give me a second. To pull it back up. But y'all gonna have to, well, y'all research what I'm talking about. Vaughn, you really should. You should definitely work on telling the truth, though. At all costs, you should work on telling the truth. Because you have people that really, really fuck with you. You really do. And you fortunate on this platform to still have people that fuck with you. That's where you are fortunate. Like, you have people in your YouTube life that don't want you doing fuck shit. You have people in your YouTube life that don't want you out here looking like a goddamn fool every day. But you set those people aside to band back up with people just in the beginning. And it was just about Bam and Mimi in the beginning. That's all it was about. Now, all of a sudden, I'm the devil and I'm the worst person because I won't go along with you. And you know that's the fucking reason. You need to stop lying about it, too. And, you know, to be honest with you, if you really want to know the truth about, well, if you really want to know reality, Vaughn, unless people know you, and I mean know you, they don't fuck with you. If you don't allow people to really get to know you, the truth about you. So let me get back here.
Then you find the pathway to further expansion of your personality.
Hold on, let me go back.
AC and Jiminy Cricket was a common.
Hold on.
And then another mode of pathological development is offered to Pinocchio, which is to do nothing but engage in short-term impulsive and destructive play. And that's on Treasure Island. But when he goes to Pleasure Island, it's actually ruled by demonic forces with faceless entities who are transforming all the pleasure-seeking marionettes to braying donkeys who are slaves.
Listen.
It's like, so Pinocchio escapes from that, and he does it basically by jumping into the unknown, and that's where we're going to start our exposure to his initiation. Okay, so now you can imagine what's happened is he was on Pleasure Island and everything went to hell fundamentally. And so he jumped into the water to escape from that, and that's equivalent to plunging into chaos. And so chaos was an escape from pathological tyranny. And now he's tried to go home. So this is the psyche in its search for maturation runs into an obstacle, which is the tyrannical element of the Great Father that it cannot cope with, and it trots home, runs home. It's a defeat. Typical part of a hero story is the initial defeat of the hero when he encounters usually either the terrible Great Father or the terrible Great Mother. So this is a retrogressive, Jung would call this retrogressive restoration of the persona. So it's sort of like maybe you're a well-adapted adolescent and you live at home and you're a happy adolescent and everything's good at home. And then you go out to try to be an adult and you fail. And then when you come back home, you try to act like a happy adolescent again, but you're not. What you are, in fact, is an unhappy adult. And if you move back to the happy adolescent mode of being, then it's false and pathological. You can't go home again. Another tip.
And see, that's the other thing. And that's the other thing that reminds me of Vaughn, that always wanting to be identified as a child. Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy. She wants to be identified as a child. Her looking for people to provide things for her, like that immediate gratification, and her looking for people to provide her own individual happiness. When you have the source right in the palm of your hand, the source to your individual happiness is the Most High, especially if you're being real about your path. If you're being true about your path, the source to your happiness ain't taking no motherfucking UP out, because I got a Most High too, bitch. You understand? My Most High loves me too, honey. And just like you got somebody that's riding for you, I got somebody that's riding for me. And bitch, you ain't gonna take me out. I'm just here to let you know you're not there yet. And I'm not being arrogant. I'm being real with you. You're not there. That's what I want to say. So let me keep playing this. Hold on.
Typical motif in literature.
Hey, Shadow.
Now, the cricket.
Listen.
I can't tell you everything about this story. I can tell you a couple of strange things about it. One is that the cricket is Jiminy Cricket, right? And the initials of Jiminy Cricket are JC. And Jiminy Cricket was a common Southern American mild form of cursing. It's the equivalent of Jesus Christ. And so you might think, and of course, the cricket is Pinocchio's conscience. And well, so then you might ask yourself, why in the world would a pejorative, mildly pejorative term for Jesus Christ be applied to a cricket who's guiding a puppet into the water to rescue his father from a whale? Why would any of that happen? And the answer to that is, you know why, but you can't say why. You can't say why you know or what it is that you know. But the mere fact that it makes sense, and it does, is an indication from a Jungian perspective that you're operating at an archetypal level.
Right.
You understand this.
You understand.
And so I could say, here's an example of why the cricket is a bug. Well, things bug you, right? We say that. Things bug me. Well, you should do something about the things that bug you, because that's your conscience calling to you.
Exactly.
It's destiny in some sense manifesting itself as an unconscious impulse. That really bugs me. Means if you can, you should do something about it, because you think about it, man, there's a lot of things out there that might bug you, but lots of them don't. But some of them do. Well, why do those bug you and not the other things? Well, that's a complicated question, but one potential answer to it is that there's part of your psyche that's oriented towards further development. Jung would call that the self. And that's like the totality of everything that you could be. And it's a strange sort of entity in some sense, because it's partly potential, and it's potential that expands across time. But the way that your potential totality calls to you in the present is by placing things in front of you that are your problem. And they announce themselves as your problem, and they do that by bothering you. So then if you pick up the task of fixing the things that bothers you, then you find the pathway to further expansion of your personality.
I'm going to say this. You can't fix yourself by destroying anybody else. You can't fix your life by attempting to destroy somebody else's. It just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't.
So, and that's what's happening with Pinocchio. Now, one of the things that's really interesting about the Pinocchio movie, and that makes it incredibly sophisticated, is that despite the fact that the cricket is an avatar of Christ, so to speak, the cricket has things to learn just like Pinocchio.
Right.
And so that's very cool, because it's so cool, it's so sophisticated, because it means that you do have a conscience that guides you.
And see, that's the thing. When they talk about the movie Pinocchio, and the cricket was appointed by the fairy, the blue fairy, right? So the blue fairy is supposed to represent an angel, right? So the blue fairy turns the cricket into Pinocchio's conscience, which makes the cricket a child too. And in the book, The cricket lived for thousands of years before Pinocchio was even created by Geppetto, right? But when the spirit of God is placed within you, you become a child again, a child within, a babe in Christ and all of that kind of stuff. So everything that, like when you were constantly saying, oh, it's about, my color and you're a colorist and how shame on you. I could never be, honey. I could never, ever, ever be a colorist. I wasn't raised like that. And racism and bigotry and all of that kind of stuff is taught. It's not, you're not born with it. It's taught. And I was not raised in a family like that. So that I could never be. That was never taught to me. It's not something that I've ever embraced. So you can't label somebody without even knowing how their brain even works. You have no idea how this psyche works. None. How ironic. Cricket is the avatar. Yeah, exactly. The cricket is the avatar. In the movie, the cricket is the avatar for Christ. And biblically, the cricket is an avatar for the spirit. The humane spirit of Christ. That's Bible. And all of these people out here screaming, I know Bible, I know Bible. No, you don't. Apparently not.
You establish a dialogue with it, both you and the conscience are immature.
Right.
You have to establish a conscious dialogue with it and then interact together in a manner that propels your development across time. And that'll stop you from being a marionette of forces that would make you a braying donkey who does nothing but slave away in salt mines. So, okay, so Pinocchio goes home. That doesn't work, and that's where we're going to start here. Okay, so what's happened there? Well, many, many things at multiple levels of reality simultaneously. And that's the characteristic of an archetypal story. So on one level, Pinocchio's too old to go home. He can't go home to his father because in some sense he's already transcended his father. So there are things, for example, that your father can't help you with, and the reason for that is that he doesn't know any more about the situation than you do, and he can't. And so that's where his knowledge limits out. So that would be sort of on the personal level. And then on the transpersonal level, which would be the deeper archetypal level, what's happening to Pinocchio is exactly what Nietzsche described at the end of the 19th century. Because remember that Geppetto is his creator, and now he's dead, he's gone. And so Pinocchio is bereft of placement, so to speak. His soul has been corrupted, and he doesn't know what to do about it. And when he returns to his family home, or when he returns to his tradition, what he finds is nothing. Okay, so then what happens? Well, this is another thing that you'll swallow with just no problem whatsoever. Well, this dove comes along that's sort of golden and glowing and drops a note right in front of him. Now, you may remember, and perhaps you don't, but the star from which the dove comes is a representation of the blue fairy. And the blue fairy is the positive element of the unknown in the Pinocchio movie. And so what it basically is saying that when you're despairing because your father has died and your tradition has nothing to offer, that the positive element of the unknown may provide you with a message about where to go if you pay enough attention. That would be an intuition, or it would be the automatic attraction of your interest to a new thing by forces that you do not understand. So one of the real ways of coming to grips with the idea of the active unconscious is to understand that you cannot control what you're interested in. And so then you might ask, well, if it's not you, what is it?
Listen.
And if you think about that problem long enough, you'll start to understand what Jung was talking about, because that is the way that you can understand in your own life that the things that direct you as a being are not things that you consciously choose.
Listen, did you hear that? The things that direct you as a being are not the things that you consciously choose. Listen to this, though.
They're not even things that you can consciously choose. They're directed by other forces. So anyways, the dove drops a message in front of Pinocchio and the cricket. Now it's the cricket that reads it. So it's the same idea as what bugs you, so to speak. The cricket is the interpreter. Okay, so now what have we found out? Well, we found out that God the Father and God the Father, the Creator, are not in fact dead, which is what Nietzsche pronounced, but alive in some weird way in this horrible creature at the bottom of the ocean. And so what does Pinocchio decide to do? He decides to go find him. That's actually what you're doing at university, by the way. For all the chaos that you experience when you come to university and all the uncertainty and all the doubt, what you're trying to do is to resurrect your dead father from the bottom of the ocean. And if you do that, you won't be a marionette. And if you don't, you will be.
You will be. If you don't find, basically what the story of Pinocchio says is that if you don't find your own connection with the Creator, with your Father, if you don't find your own connection with Christ, if you don't make it a personal journey to get back to where you belong, then you're going to always be somebody's puppet for the rest of your life. You're going to always be that boy who knows grow, or that wooden marionette who knows always grows every time they tell a fucking lie. That's pretty much what the story is about. And I'm not going to bore y'all with all of that, because I will share it out on my community wall if y'all want to know any more. Or you can do your own research. You can do your own research on the things that you want to gain knowledge of. But the thing that bugged me most, and I have to be honest, it wasn't even the fact that my business was told. You know, I said that that's something that I have already forgiven Vaughn first. So that's not anything that I'm going to focus on, because I know that was my fault. I know who this person is. And when you know who a person is and what they're capable of, that they're capable of sharing personal information about anyone that they deal with. And you know that yourself, you should never share information with that person ever. You know, I know when Vaughn and Too Strong and them, they came out here, and I hope that the people don't, when they came out here and they started lying and saying that I was talking shit about all of these people, you know, and Vaughn started doing it, and she started saying that I said all of these things about Joy. It broke my heart. It broke my heart, because I was just like, why is she going so deep? But I think that some people are the people that have to burn bridges. They have to, because they have such a strong desire to be connected in such a way that they have to sever all of those, every possibility of a connection ever again. And Vaughn and, you know, the others, they were successful at doing that. She was extremely successful, for as far as I'm concerned, with reference to me. And I'm sure she feels the same way about me. So basically, we're like symbiotic in that belief. She said one day. So listen, I wanted to show y'all something, because shortly before Vaughn, hold on, let me pull this up, because shortly before Vaughn did what she did, right? Hold up. Let me go in here and get my, because I'm going to play something for y'all. I should have downloaded it and put it on YouTube, but I'm going to play this for you guys. Hold on. It's a screenshot that I took while I was texting Vaughn one day. And I didn't even realize that I literally took this screenshot. And I just think that it was nothing but God, because it basically shows what I was talking to Vaughn about shortly before she came outside on us, shortly before all of that stuff with Mimi happened shortly before LaJuan passed away and all of that. It shows what I was talking to Von. When Von says that I wanted to encourage her to do panels about content, about religion and all of that stuff, Von would literally ask me to come to people's chats. She would be like, could you come over here? And, oh, my friend, this is going live. Can you please, can you go to this person's chat? And I'm not going to name names, but she would literally ask me that. So for somebody to come out here today and try to paint this picture like somebody's following them and was following them and trying to control their platform and control what they say, she's a motherfucking lie. A motherfucking lie. You know? A lot of the shit that they talk about, I'm not even interested in at all. Been there, done that. So in order to support her, I supported who, or attempted to support who she was supporting, because I was attempting to support her. So for her to come out here and give this narrative like somebody was behind the scenes and calling her all the time with some YouTube shit, you are full of shit and you know it. You know damn well you text me more than I ever fucking text you, and you was calling me more than I ever called you. You know that. Girl, but you know what? Hold up. Let me pull this up so I can put this on YouTube. I want to download this clip to YouTube right quick so I can play it. But it's just our text messages. And it was a content creator that was live at the time. Von had asked me to watch her. And I was watching and supporting, you know. But when you read what I said to her during that text conversation, you'll see, and it's many more of them. So you can come outside and say I'm lying. Like I keep on saying, come outside and say I'm lying about what I show. I can show more. I can show a whole timeline of me talking you down, of me, being messy with the ops or whatever. But I never encourage you to do no fuck shit ever. But the weird ass 70-year-old bitches out here all the time telling you to get into some fuck shit, and others. Girl, it's just sad the way that you've done things out here, and then to think that that I have the ability to turn people against you. How can I turn anyone against you? How can I ever turn anyone against you with the truth? What you were trying to do was turn people against me. That's the work of evil. I'm telling the truth about you and what you've done. Girl. And I wonder why your friends don't have nothing to say to nobody else that got some slick shit to say about you. But they always want to talk about me. Huh? Why ain't nobody posseed up for you when other content, because other content creators came outside on your ass a little while ago. I ain't heard nobody come outside swinging for your stupid ass then. Girl, just crazy. We know a few people that ain't never gonna come outside to swing for your ass against those people, honey. Oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna screenshot it, y'all, and I'm going to share it. Hold on. Let me go back. Did it go into my recent downloads or no? Oh, hold on. Give me a second. I should have been more prepared. Maybe I would have been if it was. Hold on. Let me go back. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to go back to the date that it was downloaded as opposed to the date that I saved it. Recent. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Independent think. Yeah. Independent thinkers are led by their own thoughts. And that's the thing that perplexes me about it's a control thing with her though. It's definitely a control thing. And that's what blows my mind is that she's grouped herself, had grouped herself with a bunch of people that seek to control her, like to be a marionette. Like, why would you, especially against people who didn't have nothing but your best interests at heart? Like, I don't really care about her best interests. I don't want anything bad for her. I'm not one of those people weird like them over there that will sit up and wish the worst on somebody and then wonder why that shit happens to them. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that every tub has to sit on its own bottom, and it's not fair. The picture that she tries to paint about people, and I'm not the only person that she's done that to. Now, other people, see, because Von is able to manipulate people and try to and get them to believe that she's this innocent person and this real good-hearted person that won't do things to anybody, and she has some people fooled. You understand what I'm saying? And hopefully she can be a better person, and then they won't be fooled. What they think about her will be real. But what I know about her is real. How she's negatively affected us, that's real too. It shouldn't be ignored just because it makes her uncomfortable. She don't give a fuck about nobody else's feelings, but she wants everybody to give a fuck about hers. Them lies piss me off, man. I'm not playing with y'all. They piss me off. Hold on. Hold on.
What do you got going on?
Okay.
She needs friends. Fuck you.
No.
Mika,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
No, because how she gonna try to throw that up in my face as if she ain't been behind the scene. And that's the thing. I still wouldn't have had a fucking problem with that. It's the fact of the matter. Bitches can come run mess back, but they can't come be like, yo, I talked to such and such, and then such and such, and we good.
It keeps on
Fuck
being
you.
This keeps on being about that. That's something that y'all have to process. And I get where
No, because at the end of the day, why she want to say she protected me? Yeah, you protected me and lied. And then want to sit up here and say, fine, are you going to stop acting like you ain't got no sense? I stood my ground. I said how I felt on these fucking panels. I ain't give a fuck who kept lying and denying.
Look, everyone that's involved.
Nobody wanted you to be called out, Anaya. I gave you a fucking heads up. I told you to stand down. And what you do? Come out here, the lingering one. You wanted to be called out.
She felt like, and I'm not taking that from her.
You snagged me. Fuck that.
Now, see, this is Vaughn telling the business. That's not Mika. That's not me. That's you. You sat on your panel with Too Strong and Anaya and all of them recently, and them J4Kers lying your ass off. Again, everybody knew you was lying, though. Everybody that was riding with you knew that you were lying. Everybody. Because everybody saw this. And you're sitting up trying to say, I turned your friends against you, like people like Jamila. You said Joy came outside on you. Joy didn't come outside on you. Neither did Jamila. Neither did Blue. Nobody came outside on you. You sit around here and you play the fucking victim and you come outside on people. That's what you did. And you sat there and you lied and you said, oh, you coming outside on me because you done chose UP's side and don't let her manipulate you. And you're over there all the time. And I used to listen to her all the time. And I'm telling you, I didn't try to manipulate a fuck thing to you with you. Never tried to get in your fucking head. Never told you what to do, who you can hang out with, and who you couldn't hang out with. Never would, never will. I don't do that to anybody. But you tried to do it to me when it came to others, and you tried to do it to others. Girl, it's like you pushing your personality and your energy off on me. I don't like that shit. I don't want to be, girl, no.
She
Taking,
felt
I'm
you
not.
snake me
Look,
and Truth
please,
is snake
y'all,
me.
I'm
But
begging
then we
y'all,
get on the
please.
panel and her and Truth is good. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with that. But how you gonna be mad at the person who said it and not the fucking messenger? If the messenger is telling you,
Okay, now that's one. Let me get to another one because it's a lot of them that I want.
recording not money. I don't want no fucking money. Fuck y'all.
Hold
Was
on.
it recording not money? I don't want no fucking money. Fuck y'all. Things were said.
Tell it because it's gonna sound.
I mean, I felt.
Hold on, let me go to
Pause
this
it.
one.
Pause it. Pause it. How the fuck did I tell you that she would dox you, Blue? When
Okay, we're not gonna play this one. There's certain people I'm really trying to
determine, not even determine, who makes up their own lies and believe them. And then she keeps saying Vaughn is pulling all of these people into it. You heard me say, I know you did because you watch me everywhere I go. You heard me say I had no problem with Blue. I ain't got no problem with Jamila. I ain't got no problem with Truth Is. I ain't got no problem. I even said I ain't got no problem with you no more. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to move forward. What happened in the past, I cannot change. Okay, I've owned up to all the fuck shit I've done. I've owned up.
Haven't. No, you haven't. You haven't.
To a lot of stuff. Okay, and I just don't even want to talk about it no more. Okay, if anything, I want to laugh at it. Okay, because
so you want to laugh at it. You want to laugh at the fact that you sat on a panel and called, brought multiple people into this shit, the names that you just mentioned. You want to laugh at it now because you got all of those people to pile up on people that have never done anything to you. Now you want to laugh at it. Okay.
Some bullshit. It was all some bullshit. And for somebody whose feelings is so hurt, you love talking about me. You love you're like I have come to the acceptance that you will never let this go. This is a part of your, YouTube thing. And here I am, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. We finna go into 2026. And on some real shit, y'all, this lady is about to be a part of the past. Like, if it ain't laughing and joking and just having a good time on YouTube, even when she included.
This was November 20. What is it? November 26th, I think. November 23rd that she did this live of 2025.
I just won't be a part of it because she is crazy.
I'm crazy.
And she really is a joke to me. Like, I'm not trying to demean nobody, but the truth is the truth. And it's like, when you sit back and you realize that, some people really have no life.
Oh.
Like, they have no.
I'm not even going to go there.
She ain't got no life. So she creates, a life for her. She has to include herself in anything and everything. And it's weird because Blue and I'm going to say I have no issue with Blue. I just don't. I don't care to go live on her no more. I don't care to go live and explain.
Because you look stupid doing it. I'm gonna get on to that because it's not about Blue.
Lying on me.
This is what I want
She
to get
got
to
it,
too.
you know, but I'm gonna just say, to Blue, I still don't have no problem with you. But if I was you, I would not let that lady be sitting over there lying on me.
Now listen to this. I gotta address this again. You know what? No, I'm not.
No one,
I'm not.
because how
are you talking like that in any kind of way against him? I think that's I think I know it's a lie.
The thing is, I didn't really have no behind the scenes with Senna like that. Bam did. Me and Abril has been cool since the day I met her. And any behind the scenes conversations that was had about Abril, it was because they had a problem with Abril not, liking UP. And it was like, oh, I didn't know, but it wasn't with Blue. So it was like.
So Vaughn says, and the reason I'm playing all of this is because I'm gonna show y'all some screenshots. So Vaughn says that the people that she talked to behind the scenes had a problem with Abril because Abril didn't fuck with me anymore. The people behind the scenes didn't know that Abril didn't fuck, and I don't think they really cared. It's not that big of a deal. Like, nobody gives a shit. And I don't think that anybody that you talk to behind the scenes with reference to me, because I asked you what Abril's issue was. And now you putting it on Bam and others that I talked to on the phone, and they had nothing to do with anything. And that's the thing that you do. You'll take a little bitty smidge of the truth and turn it into this whole astronomical lie. That's what's so fucking irritating about what y'all do. Because I'm putting it like all of y'all do it.
Is she like I don't know, because Abril knows what was said behind the scenes about her. I've already told her, but it didn't come from me. That's the only part I just want to throw out there. They, all in they cult and, oh, Abril don't like UP. And it was like, well, she says she don't have a problem with the lady. So, she just don't like Bam or whatever. And I have always defended Abril's reason, for not liking Bam. It was like, shit, she don't like the girl because woo, woo, woo. So it's like, and then I also want to say the only conversation I can recall having about Abril or Senna was that they were good moderators. And Blue modded them up.
They
so
are.
It's like,
okay, so let me move on.
Now you just want to drop everything and move on after you caused all this shit.
This is in November.
Well, when you didn't want to commentate on certain things anymore, you didn't.
Right.
It made other people feel some kind of way. They may not have told you. They may not even told me.
Y'all already heard that clip.
Come on, they probably trolling KK.
Hold on. This is the one I wanted to share with y'all. Hold on one second here. So this is what I wanted to play. This one is from today. Yeah, Burn. You missed a lot. You missed a lot. A lot of weird ass shit that we didn't even have to be a part of. Like, for real, for real. We did not have to be a part of none of this shit. And this person came outside again after everything. And she gonna say, oh, you gonna girl. There's so much more I want to say. You better hope after today I'm done. That's all I have to say. You better pray that after today I'm done. Because I'm getting ready to hold on, let me put this in an album so I can download it and share it. Hold on. Hold on. So this is from another content creators live, and y'all gonna hear the audio. I'm gonna share the screenshots out on my community wall so y'all can see them. You can see what date is taken on. And the reason I'm gonna put it on my community wall is so it'll be outside of the video and y'all can actually see it without seeing the video. And you'll be able to see the date too. So my son got into an accident at the end of May, right? So let me send this to my hold on. Save this to my photos, and then I'm gonna play this audio. And I was typing while I was watching this live that Vaughn asked me to watch. And you're gonna see what I was typing next. So as soon as that's done, I'm gonna put this up. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, y'all. You can see I was typing it. You can see delivered. Okay. So I'm going to share these screenshots with y'all, but I'm going to play this audio right quick so y'all can hear it. Now, this is the content creator that I was listening to.
It's not all in. Try not to bust out in tears. It's not.
No. And know this too. Certain people are going to start falling away from you. Okay? Like now that you're going up, it's like friends or certain family members, it's like going to be like an opposing magnet. Your spirit, if you cultivate this right, it's going to start irritating them. Certain people are not going to want to be around you. And it's okay because once you start going this way, you're going to realize that those people want for you or are for you. You're going to develop
I don't think that's going to work. Let me pull up my photos right quick because I don't think that's going to work. I think y'all need to actually see it. I want y'all to actually see it with your own eyes because I was typing while I was literally in her to the date April 14th, 2025. So it was April 14th, 2025. Like I said, about a month and a half before all of this stuff kind of happened. Maybe a little bit more, about 2 months before all of this stuff really happened. I'm going to go into my Google Photos and then I'm going to share it with y'all. Be patient with me. So let me search April. Let's say 14th. Did I say? Yep, April 14th. Okay. Now go. Sorry, y'all. I have to find the video. Got to find it right quick. And we're going to pull it up so y'all can literally see. And what does this one look like? Here we go. Here it is. It's just a minute and I'm going to share the screen. It's just a minute and a few seconds long. So let me share this screen. Baby, they thinking that, no, listen, I got an email saying they got a plan going on as a group, honey. It's supposed to be coming out. So it is. So apparently a few of them ain't done yet, honey, but it is what it is. I was going to show the email. I'm just going to wait to see what happens. Then I'll show y'all the email. But let me share the screen right quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So while Vaughn was saying I was working against her and I'm trying to use her for content and shit, show y'all where she was. Y'all can see the live up there playing as I'm texting her, and I'm going to show y'all that the live is really playing and I'm not watching it in current day. And the date on this, I'm going to show y'all the date on this. So you can see, hold on, because I can hold on. Let's see, what is the date? Oh no, that's not it. I'll go back.
All in. Try not to bust out in tears. It's not.
No, and know this too. Certain people are going to start falling away from you. Okay, like now that you're going up, it's like friends or certain family members. It's like gonna be like an opposing magnet. Your spirit, if you cultivate this right, it's gonna start irritating them. Certain people are not going to want to be around you, and it's okay, because like once you start going this way, you're going to realize that those people weren't for you or are for you. You're going to develop you're sitting at a new table now. And this is what you probably wanted, and this is what you asked for, so don't be afraid of it.
Now right there, before it goes to the actual live, I'm gonna let it go to the actual live, but y'all
Like if you're like, oh, I want this, that,
so that's the live
happiness, new sets of friends.
I was listening to while I was texting her, right? Per her advice, right? So right there it says, right here in the blue is me. It says I said you got this, Vaughn, because she was going through on the panel and she was struggling with trying to bring these friendships together. And the problem that Vaughn had, and I was telling y'all behind the scenes, the problem that Vaughn had, which didn't have shit to do with me, and I don't know why she tried to make it have something to do with me, was that she was struggling. She was basically struggling with her desire to be cool with certain people, and she was wondering how other people were going to feel about it. But what her goal was that she wanted to bring everybody together. She wanted her friends to be friends with the people that had drugged them, or she wanted me, I can't speak for anybody else, she wanted me to be cool with everybody that she was cool with. And I was telling her, I don't have a problem with the people that you're good with. I'm good with you. I don't have to be good with everybody that you're good with. And I was telling her that she had a good group of people that were really into keeping her out of the drama. And she needed to focus on that group of people if she wanted to go in the direction that she said she wanted to go in. And you can clearly see that in April, I was trying to lead her in the right direction, supporting her. Now, all of a sudden, that's being weaponized against me. Now, all of a sudden, I wanted you to talk about religion and politics and all. No, I didn't. I was trying to support you in what it is you were interested in, even though it wasn't my interest. And then you lie and you say, oh, and you was trying to make me do panels where Christians argue. Wasn't that what y'all was doing any fucking way? First of all, that's a lie, because I wasn't trying to get you to do any panels. I said, if you're going to talk about it on your channel too. Don't use your channel for drama. That's what I was saying. But you twisted that also. So listen at this. Let me show you this. Okay. So it was a whole live. I said, you got this, Vaughn. All negativity. I said, ignore all negativity and focus on your own path. It's personal between you and the creator. So how is that trying to take you down the wrong road, you lying ass bitch? And I got many more, Vaughn. Many more. You are a liar, and none of us were doing that to you. Everybody was focused on your righteous path and focused on you being this good Christian and all of that shit. You are a fucking liar. Now, the people that you with now, bitch, the only thing that they want to do is use you to fucking fight me. And I'm not talking about these people on this panel right here. I'm talking about them J4Kers with your dumb ass. And you do look stupid. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You look stupid. And you look even dumber when all of that shit came out from behind the scenes with motherfucking John Frank and Tawan. I said it. You look dumb. But you need to stop making it about those people, because I've never said anything about it. And stop trying to say that people were trying to keep you off your path. You hopped off your path, bitch. You did it. Can't nobody force you off of nothing. With as stubborn and arrogant as you are, can't nobody force you off of nothing. So you need to stop fucking lying. Girl. Part of her until that girl, and that panel that she did. She don't want me to react to that panel. And the people in the chat, and she talking about it was a fucking peace panel. Wasn't nothing peaceful about that damn panel. That's why it ain't public no more. Shit. That girl is full of shit. Let me let this play so y'all can see it till the end. And then I'm going to show y'all a couple of other things.
Realize that those people weren't for you or are for you.
And
you're going to develop a new.
If you're interested in that live or lives like that, go and follow this channel and subscribe to the channel, because they have good content over there.
You're sitting at a new table now. Mm-hmm. And this is what you probably.
He said, you're sitting at a new table now. And she ran right back to the old one, full of mess and shit and drama. And now she bitching and moaning because I'm talking about it. Girl, get the fuck out of here. These people are encouraging you. And see, you got your work in over there on some of them now. Because they starting to flip and change and go in the direction that you going in. Wrong direction to be going in. Because she'll have you going down a path of unrighteousness. Especially if you're weak-minded. Shit. I could go on for days, girl.
Probably wanted, and this is what you asked for, so don't be afraid of it. Like if you're like, oh, I want this, that, happiness, new sets of friends, I want abundance. Okay, it's gonna be put there. Sometimes certain blockages of people that were inside your life, you have to release it for a new opening to come in. Because if they're blocking your keyhole, God and the whole supernatural, like creative force, they're going to be ready to put new keys or open new doors.
And did you hear that? That is so true. When you on a path, and that's what I hate about this bitch. She lies and says that I'm the one that took her off of her path. She is the person that took herself off of her damn path. She did it. Because she has so much hatred and vitriol in her heart for a specific person or a specific group of people that you could not go back. She could not go back. Basically, Pinocchio had become a real boy and had done so much damage that it was going to take time to fix it. But see, what Vaughn wanted from us, what Vaughn wanted from me, was false friendship. She wanted something that wasn't genuine. She wanted to hear what the fuck she wanted to hear. She wanted to be gaslit. And she wanted people talking to her and communicating with her like they trusted her, like they did before they found out that she was telling all their damn business. That's childish and it's irrational. It was never going to happen. You were never going to get back what you fucked up. You might have got something even better. You just don't know. You didn't even give it time. You're so impatient. You didn't even give it time. You jumped back on the bandwagon and started attacking the very people that had your back once again. If you start getting drugged tomorrow, I bet you if a certain group of people start dragging your ass, won't nobody in J4K come out here swinging for your ass. Nobody. They might join in. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who put false narratives out here and people run with those false narratives. And some people, they come out here and they do it and they don't have the support. They don't have any support. So when the bullshit dies down and they start to see that ain't nobody really fucking with you like that, they use you like a pawn. They basically use you for content, to come after a person because you have such an amount of hatred and vitriol for a person. They're going to use you. And then when you hear them actually say it, we're going to end this live with listening to the end of the community meeting live. And then I'm going to end it. Okay? Because I want y'all to hear something else. Before we get out of here, I want y'all to hear something. How the whole thing against John Frank was already in motion long before the last live. And I didn't even pay any attention to that. And I don't care, really, because I want y'all to listen to how little they care about other people's emotions or their feelings, how little they care about the truth. They just care about the hatred that they have for other people. Can't even tell the truth. Can't even be honest. Are willing to just run with a damn lie. It was emotion. Burn. You knew it. Burn. When I heard it, I was like, well, damn. But it was Von that told him. I think he knew it. And I think that's why because he said he hadn't talked to Tawanda for a while. I think he knew it. He just didn't want to accept it or something. But I think they'll fix it. They'll fix the whole thing. But yeah, he's still under the umbrella, though. He's still under the umbrella. That holy ass umbrella. Yep. Hold on. Let me go here. Because I want to play this before we leave. I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. Because when I was listening to it, I was like, damn.
Hey, John, that's what I let you think. Hey, John.
Hey, John, from now on, your name will be Ivory.
I agree.
That is my name. That's one of my nicknames.
John Frank.
Hold on, y'all.
I'm going.
Let me talk. Let me talk to my people.
No, his name is Baby.
Now listen to this very, very closely. So when Von says she does not orchestrate drama between friendships or she doesn't support it, I don't know if she's the orchestrator of it, because I know personally, I've said it and I'm gonna say it again, she did not come between she was not the one that came between my friendship with Too Strong. Too Strong has admitted that she was never, basically never my friend. So it wasn't anything that Von did. I'm gonna say that. But as far as being a part of like an orchestration behind the scenes, she was definitely a part of that. Definitely a part of that. So I want y'all to listen to this though. And she had communications with Too Strong about a friendship. Now listen to the way she talks to John Frank. Pay close attention to it. And this was in so you Burn saying it went back to the summer. This was 2 months ago, because this was November 7th, 2025.
Oh, that's what we're gonna call that.
Look,
They call me Frankie the Truth.
You really want to go over there and sell your soul for some cash apps? None of you trolling you. You want to trade places, fam? Okay, because that's what it sounds like. You want to go over there? Okay, Miss Tawana will take me in, and UP will take you in. That's what you want.
I said, don't trust Miss Tawana, because wherever I go, eventually she gonna get there.
Listen to this. He said, don't trust Miss Tawana, because wherever he goes, she's gonna get there. Don't believe
the hype. Don't she put up a strong, like, you could believe, yeah, I get it.
But she gonna go with me wherever I go, even if she say she not.
You gonna go over there with the
even if she say she not. Even if she say she not. If I'm over there, eventually she gonna be over there.
I believe him. I don't not over. Not over here though, and I don't know why they think that like my chat, like they would even be welcome. You wouldn't be. None of you. I don't even know why that's even a topic of conversation for y'all. I don't know why you have a community meeting and Von says I don't get to talk about her, but every fucking thing, Abril, Vonnie, Tawanda, every fucking road leads back to me. So if you're always constantly fucking focused on me, bitch, I have the right to talk about it. Fuck out of here. Your fucking community meeting turned into a conversation about me and Bam and my chat and whether or not he's coming over here. No.
I'm gonna go and be wherever I'm at. Trust me. Trust me. I'm almost sure of it.
I wish I could believe you, Frankie, but I don't.
I believe it. She ain't gonna admit it. That's why it took her so long to answer.
Hold on. John Frank, when you said I sent the video to, you wasn't being factual, was you?
I didn't say you sent the video. I said it three. I said three different scenarios.
You said it. Bet $100 you said it.
And this is another thing as to why they shouldn't be trusted at all with anybody's personal info, like anything. They sent me through Bam. Thank you, Bam. They sent me a whole fake, fabricated ass video against another content creator over there, and John Frank knew it was a fake fucking video, that it was a Photoshop video. They literally tried to set my channel up, set me up to get behind a fake ass narrative about somebody eating a fucking roach. Sent me a goddamn video through Bam saying that it was a roach and this person was eating it and everything, and I showed that it was a fucking black dot that they had photoshopped over there in their damn community. And for years they've been lying and saying that this person ate a roach and that was the video that was going to prove it, and it was John Frank that sent it. Lies. You making up videos and photoshopping them and doing all of that shit just to take somebody, just to try to humiliate somebody, humiliating people with lies. Patterns, bruh.
Not bad.
Bet $100. No, I'm talking about what
yeah,
you
black
said.
dot.
You said you never said that. Bet $100 you said it.
I'm not bad. Listen.
No, Mimi,
right,
don't
Shadow.
Tell them that. Bet $100.
If you want to borrow $100, I'll send you $100.
I don't need to borrow. Fuck it. Bet $1 because I want to win something. Bet $1.
If you want to,
yeah.
All right, but I'm not bad.
And this is who Von is looking up to now. This is who she's praising. Like, these people are so they sit and run plays all fucking day, lying about HIV, lying about this, lying about that, lying about every fucking thing, lying and saying they know what color gown people got on and they ain't never fucking seen them, lying and saying all fat people stink. Just lying about every damn thing.
On that, I'm betting on you trying to finesse it, or you try. I'm trying to bet on the last two things I said.
No, this a new bet. This a new bet. No, listen. This the new bet off what you said fucking 30 seconds ago. You said you never said that, right? So bet $100. You said
I never said what.
You don't remember what you just said?
Hell no.
45 seconds ago.
Hell no.
Damn sure. You tripping, bro.
I ain't tripping no drinking.
You just all you gotta say is you don't know what you was talking about, bro. You try to throw me in.
You know I know what I'm talking about though. That's the funny part. Because you don't. That's why you're trying to mix the bet up. You're not trying to make the bet what I say. You're trying to make the bet something else.
All right, let me say it again. Let me say the new bet again. When you first started this, what's the name?
Yeah, Mimi, not you too. Not you too, Mimi.
Because it was a simple question. Hold on, it was a simple question. All you had to say was, no, that wasn't factual. So I'm gonna ask you again. When you threw me in it, you said that I sent the video too. Was that true or was it false?
That was false. I misspoke.
Boom. That's it. That's it. That's it.
All right. It's
But the
time,
other
Frankie.
two things, that's what I said.
Hold on, but you realize that 60 seconds ago you said that you didn't say that, right?
I was talking fast, nigga, and I already caught myself when I said, all right, it's these two things. 'Cause you said it on live and you said it to me. So my whole thing is, I know. So why are we making the wrong bet instead of the right bet? That's what I'm saying.
No, if you know and I know, then why did you start it off by saying that I sent the video too?
Cause I misspoke. I sent the video. I was talking too quick and telling the story. I sent the video, right?
You wasn't even talking quick because Mr. Tawana was talking, and you jumped in and you was like, you talking about
Nigga, you sent that video to Unsmoking?
I sent LTGE and Roaches to Bam, and Bam sent it to LTG.
I remember y'all talking about this.
Frank,
yeah.
And
John
then UP
Frank
was
was
all
on
with it until Bam found out it was from me. Until UP found out it was from me, then she switched up on Bam mid.
Now, see, this is such a lie. I hate when he does that shit. He lies so fucking much. He said, and he lies trying to pretend like he knows what people are thinking. He knows what they saying. He ain't never had no fucking conversation with me. He's saying that I switched up because I found out the video was from. I just found that shit out. When y'all did this community live, I just found out that you were the one that sent Bam that video. Up until then, it was alleged that it was Gears that sent it to her. She never told me anything. And you just creating a whole lie.
She did. She said it was
No,
not
no.
on camera. That's not what happened at all.
Yeah, that's not what happened.
Yeah,
she said it's a
She was trying to diss LTG, right? And as soon as she found out that Bam got the video for me, and she started.
Now listen. For once, as a group, they're gonna tell the truth about something that I did. Well, a couple of them gonna tell the truth. So listen.
Wait, pause.
Telling crazy stories.
Frankie, pause. Cinna, are you being trolled or is this you? Do I need to blue you?
Oh my God, here she goes.
That is not her.
Somebody click on it. Hold on.
I see Life of Cinna in here, and then I see that. I don't know. Maybe she switched channels. I don't know.
No, that looked like this. Get rid of that. Somebody block that.
No, it's not. No, it's her. She said it's Cinna.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but they just said it wasn't her.
Hit the link.
But John, what happened when UP was playing the video? Because I watched that whole video.
Me too.
He was looking at the video and she was.
So it was Tawanda and Mimi that told the truth for once.
Excited about the video, and then she was looking at. She said, "Hold up!" And what she was doing was debunking it, showing how that
she said it was edited.
Yeah, it was edited, and she really showed the edit, a clear debunk of that video. And
y'all gotta play that video again. Y'all bugging.
And then, no, you gotta go look at UP video. UP.
So there's good money on that.
See, this is what blows me with people like John. You sent a clearly edited video to another content creator that clearly you knew was edited. Because you could look at that video and anybody, Stevie Wonder could have saw that wasn't no fucking roach. Stevie Wonder could have saw the cursor moving back and forth, and could have told it wasn't a roach. But you willing to die on Lie Mountain for your lie and your edited video, and somebody's supposed to believe in what you say? Nope. No.
You trying to get money on that. So what's your claim? How did
my claim is that as soon as she found out it was my video, she started hating on it. She was trying to tear down LTG in the video. That was the whole purpose of her even reviewing it. It wasn't to debunk the roach thing.
First of all, I wasn't trying to tear down nobody. I was reacting to somebody that was doing commentary on me. somebody was trying to tear me down. I was doing a reaction, sir.
The bucket happened when they found out it was John's video. When she found out she was getting the work. You know how I know? Because Ben was dissing her. Wait, Ben was dissing her. No, wait, I'm not done. Wait, Ben was dissing her. Ben was dissing her in the back.
1 second. What you gonna put him on mute? Because when she looked at the video,
Hey, Ron.
and she wasn't even
I'm just
mad.
saying, hey, I put my since people think that they're gonna dox me, I have another channel.
Oh, they're so full of shit. They the biggest, they the only fucking doxers. And they said, no, since she thinks she's going to, you ain't been doxed. Where you been doxed at, girl? Where? It be the lies for me. Jesus.
My homeless outreach that has my government name in it. So yeah, that's me in the chat.
Level, right? Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. Pushing peace, pushing positivity.
I'm gonna answer from the chat. Y'all keep muting me.
How you doing, sir?
Y'all say hi to Senna.
I was talking to Gears. Gears only.
You heard that, y'all. She said she's talking to me only. Hey, Senna.
Okay. Deepen your voice a little bit for her.
What you said?
Why you deepen your voice a little bit for her?
He did. Hey, 10 times.
Frankie,
Y'all mute me again. I'm dropping. Every time Mr. told you to mute me, you muted me. Y'all niggas be taking orders up here. You see this shit, you be? They bandwagon hopping. They playing popularity in high school.
No, this bitch gonna say not calling for help, and bitch, you bent the knee for all of them motherfuckers dragging your ass and went over there and apologized to them motherfuckers, and they drug you and your goddamn kids, bitch, for help dragging me. And you talk that motherfucker trolling. He know it's impossible. He knows it, bitch. He's trolling, and you know it. You the one asked for help, ho. Fuck out of here with that shit. I'm getting mad just listening to this shit. I shouldn't even listen to this shit. I shouldn't even be listening to this part, but I had to play it before we got off here because I wanted to show that this has been a plan in the making.
You see this shit, right? You see this shit, right? They playing favoritism.
Come get his ass, you think. Come get his ass.
Come up here. Mute him. Let's mute me jump in. Mute him. I'm like, damn, I ain't never been muted. Now all of a sudden it's new John.
Frankie, what color your helmet gonna be?
Oh, all right.
Bitch. This bitch said, what color your helmet gonna be? This bitch actually questioned the mental capabilities of my motherfucking chat and was begging to be in it. Wanted to be a motherfucking moderator and shit on my clit every fucking day. And she gonna call my girl. I didn't even hear that part. I didn't even hear that part. This motherfucker said, what color your helmet gonna be? Girl. And the sad part about it is you probably got supporters that have children with special needs that might even need to wear, a device on their heads or something. You might have people that support you that's actually factual. And it's a derogatory thing about special needs. It's derogatory. It's not factual, because if I needed that, or if I was in that position, all you motherfuckers wouldn't take all of you motherfuckers to come for me. If I wasn't a motherfucking force to be reckoned with, it wouldn't have been no panel with 10 motherfuckers on it with your cricket ass leading it. Now that you know the meaning of the cricket. Soulless, conscienceless. You don't have a conscience. Find your cricket, Vaughn.
Hey, Frankie, you cook. Watch with me and you keep roasting the fuck out of all of y'all. Listen, we gonna roast the fuck out of all of y'all.
Let me go live. We gonna go live like, I can't.
My heart hurts for what they did to John Frank. I can't believe it was hundreds and hundreds of people in the chat. And Bud, you fake Christian bitch, you forgave him to turn everybody against him.
But Vaughn, you did. And it panned out 2 months ago. And everything I said you were going to do, you fucking done. So who's the liar? Every fucking thing I said was going to happen has happened. Everything. And there's more to come. There's more to come. This is, oof. This girl.
You evil bitch. That's exactly what.
See, I'm glad you PC what the fuck going on, right? You PC what the fuck going on. This is what I'm saying. At least somebody see it.
So I didn't see it 2 months ago, though, John Frank. I didn't see it until you said it. I actually didn't give a shit. And to be honest, I don't give a shit now. I'm just doing commentary on it. But I do believe it's true. I do believe it's true because I see how she's moved.
The only one. And I'm pretty sure her people see it too. I'm pretty sure all her people see it too.
Mr. Wayne,
They don't fuck with you though, sir.
You go through this all the time.
I used to.
Listen.
I ain't never seen Frankie acting like this.
Ever since you tried to steal Miss Tawana, I've been having nothing but fun out here. You feel me? I've been having a good time.
Listen.
You feel me? But you've been beefing. You've been beefing though, not me.
Listen, he said it. He said it, bitch. He said ever since he stopped fucking with Miss Tawana, he ain't been beefing like that. It's all, I'm gonna tell you something, and I believe him on that part of it. I believe him, because it is certain energies that you can have in your life that'll get in your ear and they'll be like, oh, and this person did this to me, or this person said that, and they'll force your focus onto something. And I'm not blaming those people. You gotta definitely take responsibility for yourself, but you still can recognize the catalyst. You understand what I'm saying? When someone or something is the catalyst, it's still your responsibility, everything that you do. You're a full-grown adult. So, but you can have a catalyst.
You've been on here every day, up and all night, day and night, beefing with the same person about the same topic. You
would not let me talk.
and Too Strong.
But top of him, I cannot.
Frankie, did you hear that? He called him out. You and Too Strong. Oh, Ananiah, missed that one.
You gotta let her talk.
It's too much.
Okay, it's Mr. Wanna turn to talk.
Oh, look, I'm gonna drop down so y'all can talk.
Yeah,
Let's see how interesting it be.
You cook, Frankie. You cook. Straight tripping. Go ahead, Mr. Wanna. Good.
No, I was just getting ready to say the only reason why he dropped down and he kept talking is because he don't like the truth.
He look crazy tonight. He look crazy tonight.
John is my baby. I love him to death, but I'm telling y'all, ever since you say that Bond's been trying to steal me every day, nigga. You've been into it with somebody. That's what I be in the back near. You be fighting and fussing about every day. Soon as I drop your ass, you come straight out here, and everybody you've been trying to go at for the past 12 months of me working my ass to keep you from coming out here, you come right out here and do it. Man, you want to know the damn truth. That's what happened, John Frank. You went for everybody.
He trying to blame it on me. He trying to say it's because I'm taking. I have. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. When you go over there crying and you
listen to this shit. She wasn't joking. She was not joking. This is the part I wanted y'all to hear. And Vaughn don't have no problem with that shit. She don't have no problem being in the people's ear, being in the ear of the people that you fucked with and causing more problems and bringing that shit to YouTube. She don't have no problems with it.
P, make sure you just tell the truth, okay? All right. It ain't been no behind the scenes. Ain't nobody been. Look. When you get picked up, just make sure you don't lie on me, okay? Or I'm gonna get mad as hell. All right. I just want you to.
He gonna sober up in the morning. He gonna sober up in the morning and try to come for everybody. John Frank, listen, you cooked yourself up on this panel. Frank, you get it to yourself.
Yeah, because why you giving me the floor to tell it? I need you back up here. Because when you tried to go off on me, you was saying some lies, nigga. You was saying I was about and all this crazy shit that wasn't even true.
Yeah.
Y'all had me pissed about you. Because I say, damn, this my dude.
Exactly,
if you gonna cuss me out, be honest. At least don't come and lie. I mean, you was just straight lying, saying shit that
Miss Tawana.
I'm buying views, John, for real. And you were saying some other stuff too, but that's why I have been.
Who said you was buying views?
John Frank.
Oh, child.
He
been listening to his escape plan for too long. It sounds like.
First of all, you lying ass bitch. I've never said Tawanda buys views. You said, because he was calling me his escape plan, you lying bitch. This is what I'm talking about you, Von. I have never said Tawanda buys views. I don't watch the bitch. You understand? I can't see a channel like that ever buying no fucking views. She don't get no fucking views. Like 23 or something like that. If she paid money for 23 and 36 views on a goddamn video or live stream or anything that she does, if she paid money for that, that's her dumb ass. But I've never said that. See, you keep on lying.
And then he apologized to Bonnie and told Bonnie that he was wrong for coming at her.
Effective when it's
But he told me the reason why he came at me is because I'm always oppositional. And when I was in Bonnie's chat, I wasn't agreeing with what he was doing. And he publicly admitted that he was wrong to Bonnie, which means he was wrong to me. And he refused to apologize. And I ain't big on forgiving him too many damn times.
Oh, Frankie, you need to apologize for real. You can't do that. How you gonna apologize to one person and not the other?
I have a kumbaya.
Hey, you know that was wrong.
No, what's wrong is that you, Vaughn, and you, Anaya, don't know shit about what happened behind the scenes. What's wrong is that y'all are inserting yourself, and what's wrong is that Tawanda is allowing y'all to do it. Now, I do agree with all of that. When you have relationships, that's what I was saying about the whole CMA and Queen thing. You don't know what happened behind the scenes. You don't know the details. And only people that are close to those people would know the details and stuff, or would know something about those persons. That's why I said, well, Chubbs knows CMA. She knows how he moves and everything. So to me, you inserting yourself in it, Anaya, was some fuck shit. And so was the Vaughn and all of them, especially when Vaughn used to call her Uncle Mike and all of that shit. It was just weird. Shit. Y'all always everywhere. Like Anaya came over when Sakina was coming at me and Bam and shit like that, and inserted herself in and made every fucking thing about her when bitch it wasn't about you. Just like you hit old girls live the other day and made shit about you. You need to shut the fuck up, because ain't nobody thinking about you. Shit. Girl.
We was all in Bonnie's chat, and we seen like how he came for Mr. Wanda. Mr. Wanda didn't come for him. Like, come on, Frankie, keep it a buck. Come on now.
I ignored you because I knew you wasn't going to agree with what I'm saying. And what it was, didn't agree, John, because Bonnie was on her panel the same way that we make everybody who come in your chat respect you on your panel.
This live showed that it's been months that they was talking shit about him behind the scenes, just like with me. I think it's kind of like the same thing when you find out that people fuck your ops or people that you was beefing with. Like, I'm thinking like John Frank is probably thinking like, fuck what the hell damn Too Strong or Von got to say. I'm more focused on what he was probably more focused on what Gears and Miss Tawana had to say because he was cool with them. And that was kind of how I was when Too Strong went over to every op that I had who were her same ops while we were together and lying for one, but just telling all of these lies and like turning and trying to flip people. You can't turn people against people that's already against them. You run to people and you talk shit with the people that are already my ops. It's not changing my life. Them motherfuckers already don't like me and I don't give a fuck. So that was kind of the thing that I was like, it's kind of fucked up that you're doing that and you're doing that to people that didn't do anything to you. So I understand where John Frank is coming from, but I understand why what is happening to him is happening too. You can understand both sides of the situation, you know?
You was disrespecting Vonnie on her panel. And what you was doing, you had her phone number. You could have called her. So you said that's why you was ignoring me because I was telling you stop.
Right. I was there. I seen it.
And you popped up whole damn live and was saying a whole lot of rude shit.
That's not cool, Frankie.
No, it's not cool. It's like you close like
all along. Von knew that she was on the phone and in Miss Tawana's ear, and Miss Tawana was in hers. All along, she knew because John Frank said that when they did that Kumbaya thing, that they had been working on Von to do a panel and do a little peace panel and make up with him. He said it himself that he got it from Miss Tawana that they had been working or somebody. I don't know who it was from. So, but he already had knowledge that Von had to be basically coerced into being cool with him. The person that calls me a psycho, the person that calls me a whole weirdo, the person that calls me the devil, Von, you basically are a marionette.
Like when you got a relationship with somebody outside of this app, whatever, like it's nothing to call somebody or text them, well, I'm feeling this way. Like, don't make it public. Like, you ain't got to go live and say, oh, well, I'm feeling this way. Come on now.
Well, me too. No, yeah, I'm about to go to bed, too. I got a down headache all that damn hollering. Shit.
Yeah.
What happened that thing?
So what happened? What you talking about?
Oh. Too Strong who?
Amanda, what's wrong?
Amanda.
She might be talking to her kids. I don't know.
No, I'm asking y'all what happened. Y'all said all that hollering.
That was
down hollering in the night. Shit.
Talking over everybody. He say
Frankie done ran him up.
Got mind control. He say you got mind control over us, Miss Tawana. Frankie, it's not good to start rumors like that. You know.
Right. If I was able to control somebody's mind, don't you think I would have been controlling some of their behavior? Even with you even coming up here with this bam shit. You came out and you
nowhere. I swear, big sis out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He came up here
and come to find out you wasn't educated on everything that you wasn't in every single live that led up to what I did. So nah. I don't understand none of that shit.
Let me ask you a question, okay, friend. All right, you know, because we close in age. I understand your language. Do you feel? Have you been feeling a way since she moved me in the house and gave me my own room? You know, I got a curfew just like you do. You know, but she got to be a little nicer to me because I've been so abused and beat up. You know, so if it seemed like she let me run wild, it's because she just let me get comfortable.
And Frankie
trying to let her find her way. She's trying to let her find her way.
No, but y'all putting JF on blast publicly.
Now I got my drink. Nah, you just lied to these motherfuckers.
Hell
and you motherfuckers ate it up. You stay drunk. You stay drunk. So you accusing me of being drunk, and I just got my cup right now. My girl just came from the liquor store.
You always wanted to say my nigga. You always wanted to say my nigga.
Whoa, we not doing that.
No, what you not gonna do? You ain't gonna get up here and disrespect me.
You never sober. You saying you
Stop it.
We're
gonna forget that
Don't let them do that.
No.
Yo, Frankie, you been on one all night, yo.
Do we gotta go there? Do we gotta go there, my nigga?
No, Anaya. No, you don't. Anaya. No.
Anaya, everybody. That tomorrow, John, I apologize, but I had to say it, and I had to say it publicly because you came at me publicly.
You just lied and said I said you bought views. That's a lie. I started at the first lie.
Now, this was 2 months ago, y'all. This is not even a recent fallout that they had with the panel and everything. That's why I'm like, all of this shit. And then Von did all of these live streams talking about this wasn't orchestrated. It wasn't nothing but orchestration. Just like it was behind the scenes against me and Bam. It was nothing but orchestration. That's your fucking pattern, honey. Fuck out of here.
That never even happened. And then everybody believed you and ate it up. That's the funny part. And then Anaya's like, yup. And she lying. So what you saying yup for? You said
No, nobody really. Nobody
happened. What happened?
I will ask her to release the tape. I'll ask her to release it for you.
Ask her to release the tape where I say you bought views. Because I ain't never said that about you. So this is the funny part. Whatever you release, it ain't even gonna be about you. That's the whole funny part. No matter what you say,
John.
I ain't gonna lie. Why would I accuse you of saying I don't even believe?
You
don't even think it in my mind. Never thought of that.
John, what's going on though?
I'm just saying, don't lie on me.
People don't address you like that though, and you really hostile. You really hostile. And if we all supposed to fuck with each other like that, you gotta talk to people in a certain kind of way. Respect go both ways. And you coming out here and you really being hostile. You really hostile. I don't know if you being for real or you still playing or whatever the case may be. You see, if I respect you, I'm gonna handle you in a certain type of way. I'm not gonna handle you publicly. You giving people something to say, and then when people come back at you, they bitches and all this. You get what I'm saying? This is not. If we fucking with each other like that, it's not supposed to be like this.
But as it turns out, that's not what this is really what it is. Because as it turns out, it's all some bullshit. It's all of what y'all accused us of having over here. Bullshit.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be.
I'm glad you told me what you always thought about me. It is what it is.
Girl, everybody think that about your ass, including Vaughn. Including everybody think that about your ass, girl. Stop it. Stop it. And then the thing about it is, how you gonna say people don't feel that way about you when they said it when y'all wasn't good? People see you that way. Ain't shit you can do about it. And when Mad Day come, oops, I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to put that comment up there. When Mad Day come, people come outside and then they tell you how they really felt the whole fucking time. But you had forewarning. You got drugged by all of them. Now you trying to play brand new and shocked because somebody tells, girl, I'm not even, Girl, they would have been exactly, Bam. And then listen. What I could say, I could do the same thing. But if y'all really fucked with her, why the video's still up? Why all your content's still up? Why all of your reads still up? Just like Vonnie said about Bam and the camera slipping shit. Well, if you really really don't want no beef, you really don't want no drama, why all the content's still up? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. For real, for real. Get that out of here. Sorry, y'all. I keep on hitting this thing and putting y'all comments up here. That's accidental because they be trying to come after the people in my chat.
If one person come up here and lie on me and the rest of the like, yup, oh, I can't believe you did that. Word,
Nobody
that's
else.
bro,
I don't know
bro,
what y'all talking about. I wasn't saying that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on.
It ain't even true, though.
Listen, nobody.
Who in the hell would want to be a part of that chaos? Who in their right mind would want to be a part of, well, you know what? I can't speak for everybody, but I wouldn't want to be a part of that chaos.
This is sad, yo. I don't want to be a part of no shit like this.
I'm done.
I don't want to be a part of no shit like this. I just don't got time.
Ain't nothing different about Jay. What the hell is she talking about? It's the same shit. It's the same shit. That's what's blowing me. Is like, I don't want to be a part of no shit like this, but it's the same stuff that it's always been. The same shit.
I don't want to be a part of no shit like this.
Real ass motherfucking energy. Frankie, when I said, yep, I wasn't talking about that particular situation because I wasn't there.
But that's what you saying when she said that. You like, yup, that's a fact, Miss Shawana. And I'm like, bro, she don't even know what she's talking about. So how are you gonna hear that? And you're going like, wow, and that's not even true.
Not letting nobody.
It's not even true though.
I was just playing though. I really wasn't
to say that shit.
I promise you, I was just playing. I wasn't serious.
Yo, you accused me of being drunk like 3-4 fucking times after I told you I'm not.
Frankie, we really all thought you was drunk though. We did.
How many times I got? So how would you like it if I asked you 4 fucking times if you drunk and I just got my bottle right now?
You know why? And people asking you drunk because the energy that you came up with is fucking weird. That's why people asking you.
It's not weird. It's John fucking Frankie been the same motherfucker. He has not changed. I don't understand why they acting like this. All of this shit is brand new. It's mind blowing to me. Hey, Amber.
God, y'all. Because I don't get
when people got their fucking own opinion, you fucking back in and you do live streams and you be fucking mad in your feelings and then you change your fucking mind. You don't handle your fucking people like.
Well, wait a minute. Can I ask y'all a question? Has he changed though? Ain't he the same person? I'm just asking for the people. I really just need some answers because everybody jumping on him like he just started doing this same shit. He's been doing this for a very long time. I'm just confused.
That's fucked up.
That's what I was saying.
Right, but
you don't even know what you're talking about.
And how they feel. You always taking somebody. That shit is fucked up. And the energy is fucking weird. I don't fuck with people that treat me like that. I don't do that shit. That energy is fucking weird.
But you lied and said I was doing it to you for 4 fucking years. Let me move on because I'm not here for this person. I'm here for Vaughn. To be real, I'm not here for that one.
We all fucking grown up here, and everybody allowed to have their own fucking opinion.
Obviously not, because y'all motherfuckers get crazy once I got a different opinion
the way
from
you
y'all.
handling fucking people. You don't hear yourself.
Y'all want dick riders and glazers to all agree and hold hands.
Nobody didn't ask you to dick ride and glaze any fucking thing. You came up here with some shit that you was a part of last night, and you was like everybody was dragging Bam's mama. That's what the fuck you came up here and did it. And nobody wasn't dragging her fucking mama.
Yeah, that shit came up mad. That shit came up mad later. How long did he?
You said that shit when you first came up here. You said that shit when you first came up here. Because that's how the conversation started it. John Frank.
That's what made me.
Come on now.
There was some dumbass shit trying to act coy and fucking confused when it came to the chick, when it came to me and Bam.
Ooh,
You said people was.
You know what's so different about them now is now that they got the support of J4K against members of J4K, they got some big ass nuts. They got some big ass nuts, okay? Baby.
Dragging her fucking mama, yo. That's what you said.
That's what you said.
That energy is weird as fuck, man. I don't like shit like this. I don't display with my what's called it. Me and my friends got a fucking issue. Let's talk about it behind the fucking scenes. But you're not gonna.
Let me shut up. It's a lot of this I did not hear. Okay, let me keep on going.
Like you fucking running me, and I don't got my own fucking opinion, and I can't say shit. That's the way you do it, say everything. Everybody up here fucking grown and deserve fucking respect. And you talk over people and you doing all that shit, and nobody ain't treating like I really fuck with you. But you can't be up here doing no shit like that. You giving something to people.
What's the reason?
To talk about for what?
Never say.
Now I believe that she does really F with him. I think that she does really like JF. I do. Vaughn, on the other hand, I don't think there was any part of her that could have ever made her like him. And she played in his face just to appease the people until she got what the fuck she wanted.
But now you always drunk and all the nigga, you could have been said what the fuck you been wanting to say. And you want I felt the way. Come on now, you been throwing slick shots and shit. Come on with this weird ass shit, this weird ass demonic ass motherfucking energy.
What?
Come on now.
And all we gotta do is ask Carla to release the video. If you didn't say it, then you could come at me or us the way that you're coming.
She said weird demonic. Now she's so saved and sanctified and holy. Anaya is using God. Come on. That's what blows me about these people. She's so sanctified and holy now. Girl, bye.
But be open to listen to the video and hear it and be prepared to apologize, because you still haven't apologized for the shit that happened before you even said that.
Vic says he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. I seen the way he was talking to you and shit to Vonnie and
girl, when he apologized, y'all basically said fuck your apology. He came on the panel humbly, humiliating himself basically because all of his ops enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? And he knew it. So he hits the link and he apologizes publicly, basically bends the knee, right? And y'all laugh at him. Like, come on now. Crazy work. But everybody else is demonic and evil, right?
in the chat or whatever. I'm just like, you look crazy out here.
right,
You look crazy out here. And that's what I'm like, God, what I'm saying, I don't want my husband associated with no dumb, goofy ass shit. No dumb, goofy ass motherfuckers.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck you mean? Oh, and now you always this. My nigga, when I was out here swinging for your motherfucking ass, when you thought motherfuckers was coming for your child, But they came at your parents, and I'm right there on the panel with you. I'm right there with you, Frankie.
Okay, wait, Anaya. Okay, listen. All jokes aside, everybody got to talk one at a time. So, Frankie, you can't come up here over talking everybody. Okay. All right. One at a time.
Let me drop down and come back up.
Listen.
What you say?
You stay your ass right there. I knew this was gonna happen as soon as I got this cowboy hat. I knew people was gonna hate on me. I knew it. I really did. I really did.
You know what? Break up with him, and we go. No, let's roll his ass over there to UP. You belong over there, man. Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
And Anaya, look, I don't want to argue with you because me and Rashid is cool. It don't look good me arguing with his wife, and me and him became friends. I'm gonna talk to him when we get off this live, and we're gonna be cool. But look, I'm sorry what I said to you, but we shouldn't be getting into these arguments over my fucking opinion.
And once again, he apologized. He apologized again. This is crazy work.
Started. No, you fucking started it, y'all. Let me drop off and come back.
This ain't no way in hell.
When I catch you,
ain't no way in hell I'll sit and listen to all of them motherfuckers dragging me, and then I'll hit the link and say, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's this damn cowboy hat." Like, that shit is crazy to me. But you know what? Sometimes it's a method to people's madness, and some people use different things to get out of situations that they're in.
Traffic too strong.
He in essence was the one that was trying to de-escalate the situation. That's what he was trying to do at that moment, I'm assuming.
We took you to the long way, Frankie.
Yes, I have a question, Foster Mom. How do you deal with this bullshit?
Amber said y'all want to give Frankie his little boo boo back. I'm not mad.
Amber said get a little boo boo back.
Come on, no shots. Hey, Frankie, you can't throw shots. You can't do that.
Y'all had me over here. Y'all had me over here praying, like, for real.
He didn't make my ass itch. I'm gonna go take.
And see, this is what's so ironic. Y'all hear how innocent Vaughn is sounding, and you would think that literally she wasn't behind the scenes working a play with Miss Tawanda to basically publicly humiliate John Frank. Like, that's already been in motion, especially based upon the timeline that they said on the live that they did when the last live that they did when they agreed not to talk about one another. This has been in motion with at least Vaughn and Tawanda for a while. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
So recently I recorded
oh my God.
some.
Hold on, I'm
skipping right. You come down, you sit in the chair.
Y'all can see what I'll be listening to, man. Politics. Okay, let me go back here.
Boo back. I'm not mad. You ain't gonna throw no shots. Hey, Frankie, you can't throw shots. You can't do that.
Y'all had me over here. Y'all had me over here praying, like, for real.
He didn't make my ass itch. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Question, please.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, please.
Have done close to John's age that I wouldn't dare allow him to do the things that me and John do. I had to check myself and make some decisions based on that. I don't allow my son to do it. I can't allow nobody else.
And I tell my son now, she's lying. She loves me, and she acting crazy with me right now. And until she get right with me, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. That's what's gonna happen, and everybody gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is.
My business.
Merry Christmas.
I didn't get in your business when you was dealing with any of those people along the way. You know how I felt about it.
I'll call you when I'm ready to call you. If you ain't call me and I ain't call you, we'll call each other when we're ready. And I'm not ready.
Now, this is the part I really wanted y'all to hear. I could not remember the timestamp. This is the part I really want y'all to hear, and I want y'all to pay attention to every fucking thing that Von's reality has to say during this part. This is a conversation that should have been had between Miss Tawanda, but Miss Tawanda wanted to make it public. She did. You know, you can't blame Von for that. She was the one that brought it out here, but listen.
So if you ain't call my phone, don't be mad when I do what I do. I'm being me.
I'm not mad at
fun.
you. Listen,
I have a cowboy hat.
Anything that you're doing, I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna enjoy it. Trust me.
And that's it.
With you, and hopefully you don't call me, and we can be really, really good out here in the public having a good time.
Miss Tawanda kicked him to the curb that day. She basically said it's over on November the 7th, 2025. Listen.
No, I'm still gonna pull up. I'm still gonna pull up on you soon.
Listen.
In like a month or two. Yes, I will. I'll dox you when I pull up on you. I'll make Carla take me to your house.
Lord,
I'll get there. You gonna see me knocking on your door? Well, you gonna have to fight me then, because I'll be there.
My son will tell you I'm the sweetest woman in the world, but when I'm a bitch, I mean it.
I ain't scared of you. You remind me of my mother. That's what I'm saying. I ain't scared of you. These other motherfuckers might be scared of you, but me, I know you like you know me. That's why I ain't even worried about you.
I'm scared of this conversation.
Instigate some shit.
No, listen. I tell people stay out of our businesses. We gonna be all right. Cause I already know her.
Because I'm scared. You're not scared of me, but I'm scared of you. I really am.
No, you're not.
I'm scared that if I see you, you won't be able to control yourself, and I can't get to you here on YouTube. Me and you might get into something really ugly in person.
No. I act up on the phone. Listen, I act up on the phone with my mom, but in her face, I don't act like that. I just do it because I'm over the phone. You get me?
My son don't hang up on me on the phone in person. He don't do none of that disrespectful shit. That's why I can't take it from somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, but you still take it.
That's not cool with me.
And you dish it. So it is what it is. I don't really care. I'm waiting for you to call my phone. I ain't gonna call you first. As soon as you call my phone, I'll pick up. But until then, you know my number. That's it.
I am here to tell
Is this
you.
the reason why you showing up? Because like you want to like talk to Mr. Warner, like you just want to like make things right.
No, she just stopped me. No. She stops me from showing out. You're just getting me at normal capacity. That's it. She just be her, me, a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. They be talking me off roof. And sometimes I be a lot wrong, but I be wrong in the background instead of in the front round. You feel me?
Frankie, but you need to listen. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, discernment.
She said, I'm going to be honest with you. And she went to talking about discernment. Pay close attention to what Von told him that day. She told him that day, your mama ain't your mama no more. She my mama now. And we've been talking about it. Just listen to what she says.
Miss Tawana ain't playing. She dead ass, okay?
Listen, Mr. Warner's not always right, so it don't matter. Listen, I put Mr. Warner on to you. You have a foster mother because of me. I said, Mr. Warner, Vaughn is the truth. I said, Mr. Warner. I said, Mr. Warner, Vaughn is the truth. Trust me. And then guess what? Then she said, you're right, John. Vaughn is the truth. And then later on in time, you were foster mom. But they ain't see it like I seen it. I've been seeing it because I could recognize it. I'm not talented.
Now you finna. Hold on, y'all. Wait, Mr. Warner.
Ask her. Let her answer.
The real truth. I'm going to tell the whole real truth. When you
tell the whole real truth.
Listen. What's so interesting about the way that John Frank describes his admiration for Vaughn is because he says that Vaughn is a lot like him, and that's what he loves about her.
John said you were right. But then you go back and forth. Because also because I stood by, I ain't fuck with Vaughn. I ain't like her. She was weird to me. I thought she was some ass broad hanging around with Bam, and I wasn't giving her a chance. but you seen something better in her. But then you'll turn around and you like her for no reason. And then you'll turn around and say, but she good. You know, so I want you to understand that you bipolar when it comes to people feeling. One day you're gonna
Listen, I was at work listening to her lives because there was nothing on at the time. And she'd just be talking about her damn life. She'd be the only one on. And I got to hear this person talk. And when you hear people talk, you kind of get to know them, especially when they talk about their life. Imagine me cleaning the fucking for like 4 hours and her talking for 4 hours about nothing. You feel me?
But this is the thing, though. I want you to understand. I know you want to put the S on your chest, but you know what got me attracted to Vaughn? UP and the bullshit they was pulling on her, and it was lies, and I could see it.
It was lies, bitch. I ain't lied on Vaughn. Plus, I have receipts, and you weren't behind the scenes. And see, this is what I'm saying. You don't know the situation, and you sitting up in here trying to pretend like you do, and you don't, bitch. You're inserting yourself in every fucking thing. But I'm happy you got your new foster daughter, because she gonna fuck you just like she fucks everybody, you stupid ass bitch. You stupid ass bitch. I'm glad you got her. And I'm glad I know her. Shit.
Part of me debunking UP, like I always say, if you watch them long enough. For instance,
I believe you.
So the only reason that you picked Vaughn up, you just admitted it, bitch, is because of me. That's the only reason you picked all of them up. Misfit Toys.
They said Bam had nothing to do with the whole breakup. When that first live that they did, it was Bam who said, I came to UP and I told UP everything.
What? Are you I didn't hear this part. Are you lying ass? Oh, rickety, Madea looking. You wish you looked like Madea, bitch. You lying ass bitch. Me nor Bam knew anything about what the fuck they was doing. You lying ass bitch. Where the fucking clips at, bitch? You clip all my other shit. You clip every motherfucking thing else. Where the motherfucking clips at, bitch? Okay, I'm gonna play it again. Girl, this bitch is lying.
With the whole breakup, when they put the S on your chest. But you know what got me attracted to Vaughn? UP and the bullshit they was pulling on her. And it was lies, and I could see it. It was part of me debunking UP, like I always say, if you watch
How in the fuck did you, bitch, you ain't never debunked me, ho? You ain't shown no fucking receipt that Bam said no shit like that.
Long enough. For instance,
I believe you.
They said Bam had nothing to do with the whole breakup. When that first live that they did, it was Bam who said, I came to UP and I told UP everything. But
when I say that, I'm putting a dub on it. Mr. One is telling the truth. When I say something, I'm just saying.
No, she not, bitch. No, she's not.
That's small and making it sound cool for the people. Like it don't really mean I convinced them into liking you. I just said, nah, Vaughn's a real motherfucker. Probably like a 3 line.
I believe that.
You feel me?
I believe that.
I just put the dub on it. Yeah. That's all. But no, her liking you was on her own accord. I just be trying to spice it up.
My nerves bad. I told Barnes that many times. I done told Barnes that. John.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I say I believe that part. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so Frankie.
No, all of it was true. The whole night. The whole night. I've been telling. I saved Too Strong for being on UP's team, and I saved you from being on that team too with my commentary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Frankie, let me ask you a question. Are you?
Did y'all hear that? They saved them from like they were slaves or something. Like they were over here because they was in bondage or something. You saved them? You God now? I saved them from being on that side. Look at how you looking over there, boy. These people are crazy. They are.
I made UP bow to her
Wait,
knees.
let me finish, Frankie. Are you feeling jealous because you really think I'm stealing Mr. Wanda?
Listen, y'all.
Nah, I don't think you could.
Okay, good. All right.
She said, "Are you feeling jealous because you think I'm stealing Mr. Wanda from you?" He said, "I don't think you could."
I just want to make sure.
I don't think you could. Even if you wanted to or you tried to, I don't think you could. I think me and her is that solid. I'm going to tell you what me and my mom do when we get into it, like me and Mr. Wanda get into it. Sometimes me and my mom would go like 3 months without talking. And then when we do talk, it's like nothing ever happened. And it's just, I know that about me and my mom. That's just her. Sometimes it'd be a day. Sometimes it'd be a week. Sometimes it got to be 3 months. But guess what?
So wait a minute. Oh. So let me let that play because so he really feels like he looks at her like a real mom or something? Like real?
I don't love her any different. And I ain't gonna switch on her in the background.
I really wasn't trying to. I just want you to know.
I don't feel like she'll do that to me. No, I don't think she'll
do that to you either.
This is
if I felt like that, I would have fucked her.
John, can I respond to what you just said when it comes to me based on
Right, stop talking.
To me in that same relationship is that me and your mom are not the same. Because for me, when me and a person get into it, my son already know that we got to fix that shit or it ain't no coming back. One thing that me and my son have, if it's nothing else, is respect and boundaries. And he know that when I'm done, I am fucking done.
All right. You know your son and you know me, right? I know my mom and I know you. And unfortunately, y'all answer the same. Y'all throw the same.
The point. What it is that I don't know you. I only know my son.
Ooh.
And because what I won't tolerate from my son, I won't tolerate from nobody else. It ain't got nothing to do with knowing you. It's my respect for him that I will not allow another person his age to come in and do some things that he can't do. It's just not going to happen.
I don't even know what that means.
Is that
like me doing things that he won't even do.
Frank.
Like he won't even. All right, I get it. No, I was trying to process what she's. Come on, calm down. I'm trying to process what she's saying.
Nigga, you need to listen. You need to stop.
No, you need to shut the fuck up and let them work it out. That's your fucking problem. You think you're a motherfucking Iyanla Vanzant or something? No. You think you're a motherfucking relationship counselor or something? You are not. You are a divisionary. You divide. Your energy is division, girl. And you need to stop speaking on other people's situations. Especially if you calling yourself their friend. It's different. I'm a whole fucking op, girl. I'm going to do commentary on this if I want to. I don't give a fuck if their relationship works out. But you're acting like an op to both of them. You need to stay out of shit that's not your fucking business. Just because you know all of the people or know of all of the people doesn't give you a right to insert yourself in their situations, in their friendships, or have a fucking opinion about it.
Listen.
So they call boundaries. Those are just what it is that it's just my boundaries is what it is that I allow my son. I can't accept that from nobody else. If he was to come in my house and heard you talking to me the way that you talking to me and I'm chill with that shit, that nigga look at me like I'm crazy. Because he know I don't allow it.
But that's over the phone, Mr. Warner. And then on top of that,
period, is respect that I have for him. Listen, are you going to be you? I'm not trying to change you. I'm not. Gears, I just want you to understand, me and Gears is cool. Gears is younger than me, but I treat Gears as my equal because we respect each other as equals.
Wow.
I don't have no reason to curse him out, to go back and forth with him, because he don't put me in a position to have to.
Listen, you the one that started calling me your son. I ain't started calling. Listen, you started calling me your son, telling me I remind you of your son, and you remind me of my mom. But now the story changes in today's present time. I didn't know that. Now I got the update, but before that, you wasn't saying that. So that's how I'm like, all right, it's now something that add on to the notes. I got it.
Do you want to listen? You do remind me of my son, and when my son go to motherfucking fire, I don't play that shit. Under no circumstances.
Yeah, but you not rainbows and peaches and cream neither. Like, you are annoying as fuck sometimes. And guess what? If you was right, I would have been called you. But the fact that I didn't call you should let you know that I'm not going to. You feel me?
My son, I say that you remind me of my son. Exactly right. And for as much as I love my son, if my son act like you, I would cut his ass off. And
how many times have I acted this way?
Oh, you've been doing it a lot lately.
That's the problem right there.
And how many times have I called you?
That's the problem, Vaughn. Shut the fuck up.
Act like that.
No. She's creating a front.
Okay,
like she ain't accepting.
No.
She's accepting my behavior every time.
That's how she did with me and Michael Stovall. That's how she does with every fucking body. And I don't know if she does. I honestly, like, in the beginning, I did not think that Vaughn was conscious of what she was doing, especially when she did it with Michael Stovall. I felt like she thought she was trying to help. But I've said a million times, don't be hitting no links and trying to speak for me. And it was like, you make shit worse. Just shut the fuck up and let people work their own shit out. Girl.
Because I have nothing to do with this. And I don't want to be the blame.
I gave our friendship and our relationship a lot of chances because it is that I've really, really fucked with her. You know, me and you done had some really knockdown drag outs. You didn't call.
I mean, Vaughn, how many times she gave me the switch?
We've even invited outside people into our arguments to come talk to me for you.
No, I ain't tell nobody. Listen, if somebody can't talk to you, it's not because I told them to. Because you know what I say? You know what I say? When it comes to me and Mr. Warner, you don't even got to worry about it. Because I'm not even malice with you, never.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna go with that. But I can assure you that I've gotten more than.
You know what I tell people? I say I love her no matter what I say.
3 women that have given me a call. Because
well, ask them, call them and say, yo, did John tell you to call me, or are you calling me because you called me and John talked to you? John?
Now I'm gonna ask a question. I believe that you said pause, UP. I believe he talks shit about people that he fuck with behind the scenes. I believe that about him because I think he's so much of a mixie and he's just like Vaughn. Like he's the male version of Vaughn, like always in other people's business, always on other people's panels, talking to everybody he could get his hands on behind the scenes. And it's really well, you know what? I'm gonna say this. That just happened on someone. Exactly, Joy. On someone else's panel, and their conversation was exposed. Exactly. It's so.
I wouldn't want nobody to get involved between me and you because they don't understand our dynamic.
You a call. They said that you asked them to give me a call. It wasn't no biggie.
Who said that? Name them. I didn't say that. Why would I tell them to call you?
Teresa, me. You want me to keep going? Gears? You want me to keep going?
I told Gears is right there.
That's like you said. Name them. I'm naming them. Gears is right. to talk to me because I wrote some shit on a wall and you went to him. You went to Risa. You got Risa to call me more than one time to get me to take it down. Mimi called me. Carter called me.
Yeah. That post you did, I did tell you to take it down. You're right. Because I didn't want to be mad at you for that. And I thought that was corny.
But ever since you said that, you have attacked everybody publicly in your corner. And that's what's been pissing me off too. I said, this nigga been crying about he writing something that really wasn't even offensive on his wall, but you'll go live on who
I
you
don't fuck with them like that.
Or who you don't fuck with. You don't fuck with Bonnie? You don't, for all these people that you done went on, you don't fuck with?
These is new relationships, but don't put me on blast like that. I fuck with you. Stop playing. I fuck with you and you know who I fuck with. So if you want to do that,
John, you asked me to call names. John, you asked me to call and put out names. So now that it's on your side, you want to hold it?
No, those people I fuck with. I do fuck with you.
But you just had Too Strong to go on you for the last 10 minutes telling you that she's saying exactly what I'm saying.
But I don't know if she's saying that because she glazing you or she's saying that because she really mean it. That's my thing.
I say because I fuck with you and I don't want you out here looking fucking mad. That's why I said it to you.
You ain't never told me before.
You know why? Because it wasn't a place for me. Y'all had a relationship, but you on the panel going off on every goddamn body.
No, I'm not. But you could have told me that.
And I never had an opportunity. I never had an opportunity to pull you to the fucking side. So since you saying this fucking publicly, why not address it publicly?
Yo, but put me on. Yo, John, pull up. Why are you doing this? Make a contact or call me. Yo,
my thing is, but you're not giving a coattail behind the scene, right?
There's loops around here. That's a strong word. It's like
my thing is when you
fast forward, John.
In a nice way.
It is not for public. It's not for public consumption. If you want to fucking talk to me, you fuck with me the long way. You will say
I gotta get past all of that because this shit is triggering. I might say so. I gotta get past all of that part because I can't listen.
Everything you like, you went low.
Y'all, I'm done. Certain things I can't listen to. It's gonna take me down a road that I'm trying to get off of for real. Let me say this. I think I've proved my point. I think I done pissed a lot of people off, but the person that I was really intending to piss off is Vaughn. Not piss her off in a way to make her just like come outside or anything, because I really don't give a fuck, to be honest. No, I do. I want her to stop. I want her to leave me the fuck alone, leave all of us the hell alone, and let us go ahead and do our content and our channels and stuff. But like I said, give somebody an opportunity to come outside and talk shit about me or have a panel. I guarantee you Vaughn is probably going to hit it, be in the chat or something, talking shit. And if not, she'll be behind the bushes, behind the scenes, orchestrating the whole fucking thing. That's just the way I see you, okay? So now that you know the meaning, y'all know the live is still up if y'all want to go and listen. Because Vaughn did say some very, very pivotal things in that live stream. And she basically disclosed parts of a conversation that she had with Miss Tawanda. But I'm going to once again, it's not going well. And the thing about it is that you know, I backed away from content on everybody that I was talking about. And I'm not even going to say the names of people. So I know that I can back away from people even when they're still taking shots and talking shit about me. But when I fucked with you and I helped you, and then you come out here with these lies, that shit definitely hits different. And I think that anybody who has experienced that level of betrayal can kind of understand. And I was willing to let it go, but Vaughn was the one that picked it back up. Hopefully after today, I can let it go again now, because this shit is draining. And ICE shot somebody in the face today. And this country is going to hell in a handbasket rapidly. And it's more things, other things that I would love to pay more attention to. So that's it, and that's all. Listen, y'all, I'm about to end this live right now and get off of this live. And I'm sure Vaginosis is pretty upset with me right now, but you'll be okay. You'll be fine too. Life goes on. And what I honestly think, I hope you get some help. I hope that you get some help in healing whatever is going on with you in your life, because it's some hurt in there somewhere. You can hear it in your voice and in the vitriol that you have for other people who've never really done anything to you but words, and the amount of time that you spend in your hatred for one individual. It's crazy. So listen, y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night, okay? And I'm getting ready to get my butt off of here, jump in the shower, get ready for bed, y'all. Bye, guys.